Ahoy, hoy!
Ahoy, hoy!
Oh, fucking hell, they're all doing it before I can. Ahoy, hoy!
He's Straw.
He's Parker.
And this
He's
is
some
Rhys.
random bloke off the street.
Hello!
He's one of our northern friends.
You'll notice that he's northern once he starts to talk.
Northern.
Ah, northern.
Whereabouts in the north are you from?
Go.
Northland.
Where?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Northlands. Up in
Oh,
Northlands.
Captain Whippets.
Ah, whippets.
Oh, that's
Black
not
Caps
Coronation Street. It's Emmerdale, right?
Emmerdale
Coronation-
Farm is Yorkshire Dale.
Yeah. And then
That. Rest.
Coronation Street's the other side of the Pennines. And they're all scum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just so we know, alienating some of our...
Alienating everyone who's. So you know those friends you've got in Stockport?
I
They've
didn't...
just tuned out.
No, I just said...
No,
that
you
that
said
were
it
scum.
first.
I was just saying that you think they're scum.
I don't think they're scum personally. I know quite a few people from there, but it's the natural thing.
Just the natural...
So
It's the-
anyway,
Anyway.
bloody hell! Before we piss off anyone else in the country.
Kapla!
I really hate Scotsmen. Just can't stand them. Tarts
There you
and
go.
kilts, who can stand them? I'm joking, I love everyone equally.
God's sake. So, today we have got a green screen behind us. That means one thing. We're
Gonna
probably
be with
filming
pictures.
something. And I still can't see Rhys. Rhys, moving! That's better.
There we go.
There he
Okay.
is.
Yay.
So, as I know, Parker, don't be a cunt.
1 second, 1 second.
Oh,
I
you
can get a bit
fucking
closer.
wankers. Hey!
There we go.
So, as you know, we've now started to film a few more of our roleplay sessions. Well, the ones we can film, obviously. And today, because Rhys has made the effort to travel down from north to see us, we're going to do a one-off, quick little Cthulhu thing for you all.
I did that, but all I could think of was Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's not good, is it? 'Cause
But it's kind of Cthulhu. He looks like kind of.
He does.
Sounds today are brought to us by...
Sirenscape,
Dun, dun,
baby.
dun.
If
So-
you like weird sounds and you like them in your games, you'll love Sirenscape.
So
It's
go, check it out.
It's an app which is sort of for application that you can put on your tablet and or
Phone
computer.
or laptop.
And it makes noises when you do
Computer
shit.
device.
Your Babbage,
We ain't got those yet. Off.
your Babbage differential machine, or whatever it's called.
What?
The big old Charles Babbage's differential.
He looks
engine.
he looks like he doesn't know how to grow up properly.
it's like tubes of metal and it clunks and or an abacus. I think you can put it on an abacus. It makes noises and it's cool. It's free to download. You get two
soundscapes for free.
And then
You
you can
get
subscribe
Wormwood
and get
and the
extra stuff.
Bugbear Battle.
And for a small subscription of a mere some
I
pounds
think
a month.
I've got the full fantasy package.
Oh
yeah!
It works out as it's $6 a month,
Boom.
and
not
you
too
get fucking.
All
I've
of the
got
stuff.
rake loads of different. For example, we have got. I'll just start at the start. We've got Bugbear Battle, Witchwood, Abandoned Lunatic Asylum, Battles,
No.
Towns, Deserts, Dragon Battles, Farmland, Flooded Caverns. There's fucking loads of them. Friendly Taverns, High Sea Battles. Those are the ones we have been using.
Is that?
And I've got a special couple for today.
And one of the things that I did find on their website is there's a link to their YouTube channel, and they've got previews of all of the sounds and all of the soundscapes, which is really nice. So you can,
Nice.
if you are vaguely interested and you think I don't actually want to pay a lot of money for this yet, hark, a lark spake from its twee beak. That's not the weather outside. That's the computer box.
So,
Using my brain.
turn out because last time on the pirate one, couldn't really hear many of the.
You can adjust all of that in the settings, can't you? If you want to get a certain balance for a group.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. So this one, this is the. Whether I'm using this one or that one for. I think I'm going to start with the storm sound today. Just so I want to start with some rain, and then we'll go into spooky, mwah, 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 and then there's another sound set which I'll be using for a certain part of the game.
Oh
Hope you like the backdrop, which at the moment is currently displaying
Something.
I don't know,
green.
probably Cthulhu. We'll have a Cthulhu head. We'll have a Cthulhu head about here.
Yeah.
Going,
Just watching us.
So, the system we are using Savage Worlds, which is a nice, generic, simple system. It's very simple. So you can need all of the dice, one of each of them, except for the 20s.
So you only need one of each?
You only need one.
Oh, okay.
But you will need a different colour D6 for your jizz. For your wild dice. So if you both pick use the big orange ones as your
special.
As your special.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm missing the D8. Yeah.
So.
I forgot which dice it was.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Special 6. You don't need 20s. But I'm going to have a 20 anyway because I'm special.
You don't get to use 20s.
Do we roll our...
This ain't no D&D, boy.
Nope.
So we roll a stat plus our skill?
No.
You just roll the skill.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
so
it.
you can still roll.
But you also roll the fate dice as well. That's the wild dice. You roll that as well. So whatever dice you are rolling for an ability, you always roll an extra one. That orange one.
On the orange.
So,
right.
as an example, I have a fighting skill of D6.
Yep.
So I roll my one singular D6.
Yep.
And I add my fate
No.
die. Not add, but I roll it as well.
Yep.
So I roll those 2 dice.
Yep.
And I get a 2 because that's my highest result.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
That's it.
And
That would have missed.
exploding
Because if you're, what's your parry skill?
my parry skill.
4, I think.
4.
Well, you'd have just missed yourself. That is basically the system. When you get hit, you roll your damage, and what we do is we then do the damage against your toughness, and depending on how many raises over it gets, depends on whether you are shaken or wounded.
Stirred.
And you can see you've got 3 wound levels.
Yep.
Yep.
-1, -2, -3. Incapacitated.
Yeah.
What are these? Do I need to know what these 5s, 10s, 15s?
No, that's
25s?
just. I've no idea what I thought. I think
that's on your edges.
probably for something unimportant. But I don't know. You're not going to need it.
Probably for things like experience that would be far too dead to worry
You'll
about.
be far too dead to worry about that. So if I just get to my sanity page, no particular reason, but I might need it every now and again.
Might take a while to find what was free to get your sanity page
Wibble! Wibbly woo!
Beauty of stuff like this, because you get your main
Oh, I'm
rule
going to have to get a fucking set of poly dice now, aren't I, bastard?
Yeah. Why?
Because I need a proper matching set of poly
Oh,
dice.
stop being so
Stop
fucking
being a
loser-like. So many words I almost used then.
Can you call people funnies nowadays?
So many words I was
I'm going to call you a fanny, but...
I don't know if you're allowed to say funny these days.
Can you say fanny these days?
We do.
We do.
We also say lots
You're
of other
a
words.
fanny.
What he meant to say, Parker, was this, you're a cunt.
That is a...
Well, it's,
Well, basically the same thing.
it's a synonym.
Well, it depends, because if you're in America, it's not, isn't it?
Yes.
And we
because
do
they
have
funny
people
packs.
that watch us from America.
Funny packs.
All the way over there.
And they prefer... Actually, yeah, because that we call him an arsehole, basically, there.
So, what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to do a little Cthulhu thing for you at the home.
Ahoy.
I've just given them the characters. What they are is they are 2 basically identical characters, because we want to tell the story more than worry about stats and shit like that. So, it's mid-80s, London.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So you 2 are partners
Aw.
in love. No, I mean in a detective agency. So, tell me about a detective agency. Tell me how you met. And was it love at first sight?
It wasn't.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. I mean... I mean, should we just talk about ourselves and then we can create stuff from
Create
there, I guess,
away.
right? So I am Frank.
Listen.
I'm Frank Harris.
Aris.
Frank
Right up your Aris.
Right up your
Right up your
Harris.
Harris.
Frank Harris. Joined the army when he was very young. Dishonourable discharge about a year in for punching a senior officer.
There's always one, isn't there?
Always one.
He was, when he first joined up, he had a whole young love thing going on with his at the time
Slay.
girlfriend. They got engaged. They had a baby. when he first joined up, and everything was looking great, and it was like, haha, he's got this army career, and he's got this wife and this kid. Daughter's name is Ruth, and then of course he was.
How old is she?
She is probably now 7 or 8.
Are you allowed access?
Occasionally,
like
with someone present and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Have you even done Jeremy Kyle yet?
No, because it doesn't exist yet.
Maybe Jerry Springer at this point.
Jeremy Springer, probably, yeah, something like that. And he found it very hard to get back into work. Obviously, his life kind of fell apart for a little while. But some of the skills that he learnt whilst soldiering, he has kind of managed to use. You know, he's still got a little bit of discipline. He still understands how a handgun works, even though he's not necessarily a good shot or anything. But he has had basic training.
He knows how to pull a trigger.
Yeah,
That's
knows how to
always
keep it
fun
clean
when you got
and
someone
shit
stood
like
next to
He's
you.
probably he doesn't have one, but should he find one lying around?
Should he find one?
You know, he's a bit rough and tumbly. In
So
the
you're Frank, sorry.
Frank Harris.
Frank Harris.
Okay, and who are you then, Reese boy?
My name is Keith Johnson.
Keith.
Keith.
What, Keith?
Keith. Proper northern name.
Johnson and Harris.
Love it, love it.
I'm an ex-policeman. Was raised middle class family sort of thing. Found his working inside the police force. Small problem. He was too honest and got mixed in with some, shall we say, do you still use the word bent copper down here? And
Yes.
dodgy, not
Yes.
the other reason.
Yes.
And
Not that we're saying implying anything
that's
by
not
that.
even.
no. You're gonna save me so many times. I love everyone. He's incredibly honourable. He will always keep his word as best he can. He acts very much gentlemanly. He's also very loyal to his companions, hence why he ended up taking the rap for one of his friends who was dealing with stuff he shouldn't have been.
Give me one of them
dealing
orange ones, Parky. I'll leave them roll. Yeah, orange one as well. Just so you can.
with. At the moment, there's no next of kin. There's just him. He fairly doesn't know anything much about his family. He left at a fairly young age to join the police force and hasn't seen them since.
That's cool.
Are you from up north? Or are
I
you
am up from
There you
He's
go.
up from
It's down to
north.
Big Smoke.
going out at Big Smoke.
So you're probably the one who effectively started up the detective agency because you probably had the police knowledge and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it was. The agency was set up just basically. It was originally just sort of a small side thing while being a police
So it's
officer.
Johnson and Harris then.
Yeah, Johnson and Harris.
Johnson and Harris.
Johnson in Harris. Stick the Johnson in the Harris.
I like that already. Johnson and Harris.
But you needed someone local.
Yeah, I needed someone who had the knowledge, a bit more, who knew London.
I am engaged with it. I am fucking me. Legs.
You're not that southern, are you?
No.
No, gosh, no. Okay, so yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. We can work with that. So, when you first started the detective agency, it was a lot of fun. You know, you were doing your bit, and then you brought him in, and everything was going. You were never going to make lots of money out of it. It was always meant to be a stopgap until something else happened.
Yeah.
Trouble is, nothing else really happened.
Oh.
How long have you been at this business now?
I've been at it for about 3 years. I employed him about maybe a year in.
Okay.
So we've been working
So
together
you
for about
know,
2 years now.
you've done lots of little things, but it's got to the point where there's no. It's always, is my husband cheating on me? I've got a lost cat. Blah blah blah. And you know, it doesn't really pay the bills. So it has got to a point where you have taken loans out. Both of you have. Money is, you are literally scrimping and scraping every bloody penny.
And half my money has to go to my fucking daughter anyway.
And you do have, maybe you have borrowed money from the occasional wrong source, but I'm sure that was all a misunderstanding, and it'll all get cleared up at some point, won't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, definitely get clear.
Yeah. So
Fucking
it's
better do I break his fucking legs.
You talking to me there?
No, he's fucking legs.
Oh, his legs.
fucking. So it's
It's the 80s, we're allowed to
it's
smoke.
80s.
I'm
Yeah.
allowed to smoke
You're allowed to
inside.
smoke. So it's a Monday morning. It's a bit fucking.
Tell me why. Hey, Mondays, tell me why. Is that sound? Because that's the 80s.
It's a bit gribbly. The weather
84?
outside.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's about that. Weather outside. It's a bit bleak. You've been in.
It's like real life.
You've been in for a couple of hours going through the books because you know at the end of this week there's going to be a hefty fucking knock on that door, and there's a very good chance you're both going to be out on your ear. So you arrive, and he's like up to his arms in paperwork.
Look, I was round Mrs. Miggins this morning. She says she ain't done nothing, but her husband he reckons that she's cheating, but I don't know. She caught me as I was kind of sneaking about outside trying to take some pictures. She told me to fuck off, so you'll have to go next time, right?
I'll have to go. She won't know, mate. I'm just looking at these books.
Right.
We're not bringing it in. We're not. This just isn't enough. We need something bigger, something that pays a bit more. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Helps you get decent stuff.
Well, he was supposed to be you were supposed to be our espionage. You were supposed to be stealthy,
look,
but you're about as stealthy as a hippopotamus.
look, mate. I'm doing what I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I understand you're doing what you're doing, but
The
you can
problem
do
is
it
everyone-
better.
I'm doing my best here. The problem is with you can't go out anywhere because everyone knows your voice.
Everyone knows my
Fucking
voice.
E-I-E-I-O and all that.
Fuck off.
Bit of office bands.
Oi. But yeah, we've got landlord came by last week. We're behind 3 weeks.
I'll break his
with the
fucking
rent.
legs.
You can break his legs. You ain't gonna break the legs in a high court.
Oh no.
It don't have no legs.
Well,
You can't break something that doesn't have legs.
look, we've got a number in the yellow pages. How else are we supposed to get people in? I mean, like,
God, I'm in here
Look,
most of the time doing the paperwork. I have to clear up your bloody mess.
look, if we could get one of
Get the
those.
cat out the tree, he said. Get the cat out the tree. Doesn't mean you can employ a chainsaw.
You worked.
It got the cat out the tree, but the cat didn't move afterwards.
It's not my fault. Luke.
Yes, it is. You were the one with the chainsaw.
I was doing the right thing and then it just landed wrong. All right.
Landed wrong.
Yeah.
Right on top of that Vauxhall Corsa, right?
Yeah.
And there's that to pay for as well. Who's going to pay for that?
Look, like I say, we're in the yellow pages. It's not like people can. Look, it's not like we can afford one of those mobile phones I saw someone carrying around the other day.
They look stupid anyway. Look at, the size of them.
Yeah, they're not very fucking mobile, are they?
You're not very mobile.
We could keep it in the boot of the Fiesta though, that'd be handy.
Yeah.
Rain splatters against the window,
Oh.
and you head over to turn the kettle on, and then all of a sudden there's that
Fucking see.
weird noise that you haven't heard in a while. It's that thing in the corner on that desk. That phone.
Oh.
It's
Well,
ringing.
we had one.
Every office has got a phone.
I thought you flogged it.
Not this, no.
That's the other
we had two.
Oh, we had two.
This was built into the wall originally.
Oh, you
when
could
we
have robbed
first
this
moved in.
one.
It's ringing.
Ringing.
I'm not look at him.
He looks at you.
Well, I'll answer it. I guess my name's first on the
Yeah.
lease and everything.
Right, you're the office monkey.
You're the office monkey.
Shut up.
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Johnson and Harris, private investigators.
Oh, I have got the right number. I wasn't sure. Are you still looking for clients?
Yes. We're. We can squeeze you in.
Okay, wonderful. Would it be best for me to pop in and chat or meet
yeah.
somewhere?
It's up to you. Our office is open 9 or 5 every day. welcome to pop in and have a chat. We can obviously sort out whatever case you need us sorting.
Okay, I'll between shifts, you can hear flicking through papers. I can be at your place for 2:30. Is that okay?
What time are we on currently?
It's about 10 o'clock by the time he rolls in.
Yeah, let me just check the old diary. Pretending to flip through pages. Yeah, I could squeeze you in at 2:30.
Okay, I'll see you at 2:30 then.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Hey, thank you.
Ta-ra.
Bye. Click.
Ta-ra.
How many things did they do wrong in that phone call on its own?
All of the things.
All of the things.
No.
Not all the things.
A name would have been nice.
She's going to pop in at 2:30.
She's going to pop in at 2:30.
What is she?
Dun dun
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
What? So what's going on?
A woman's just called up and she's coming in at 2:30.
Right, let's get this place sorted. Let's go.
Okay.
Ashtrays.
Ashtrays are just getting
Beer
thrown out the
cans.
window.
Okay, beer cans, bottle of whiskey.
Oh,
Try and make the place look.
still some in that.
Try and make the place look semi-presentable.
There ain't any more.
Rinse it out a cup. In case she wants a drink.
Put on my unstained tie, my special tie for special guests.
You wear a tie? How can you afford a tie?
Look,
He robbed it.
Oh, right. Was up there.
that's my old army tie that I nicked.
It's still got the camouflage on it.
Yeah, cutaway tie. You can't see it. It's hidden.
Yeah, best. Well, hopefully this could be something different.
Well, you never know. Hope so.
If it isn't, we're running the wrong game. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Just
if it's the standard run of how my husband's cheating on me or...
yeah, you're fucked.
It'd be nice to get my Uber into something proper. You know, we've been looking at things that are just like some fella cheating on his wife and whatnot, like Mrs. Miggins. So it'd be nice to get my, you know, get involved in something, find something out.
different.
What's going on?
Okay, 2:30 rolls around. It's funny how time really drags me thinking, this could be a paycheck. This could be some pennies coming.
I'll go to the spa, make sure we get some nibbles in or something.
Just go to the spa, yeah. And
Spas open days?
yeah,
Yeah.
You have to remember I'm 95, I don't remember this time.
There was spa, key markets,
Yeah.
Four Boys,
Summerfield or something
Summerfield,
like
yes.
Oh, I remember
There's a
Summerfield.
thing.
that. I don't know if they've got spas now, but they used
So
to.
your office is obviously above somewhere because you can't afford a ground floor.
Probably not a chicken shop because they don't have chicken shops yet. It'll
No,
be
they
a, might be a Chinese takeaway.
no, it's not. You're not above a Chinese takeaway. A music shop or something equally.
Records because they still sell
Records. There you go. A
80s vinyls.
record of vinyls, black things, not that.
Hey!
And bang on 2:30, you hear the lower door open, and
Quickly make sure we're alright.
then a gentle tapping on the door.
Go
I'll
open the
I'll
door.
open the door.
Open door. Okay, there is a quite attractive middle-aged woman, very businesslike suit and everything. She goes, "Is this the right place, isn't it?"
Oh yes,
Yep.
Johnson Harris Detective
Ah,
Agency.
Yeah.
good.
I'm Frank Harris. This is Keith Johnson.
We spoke on the phone
Yeah,
earlier.
we spoke
mate.
on the phone.
Ah.
We didn't manage to catch your name.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot my bloody name. I'm Dr. Fowler.
Dr. Fowler.
You got a spare bit of paper for notings?
I'm afraid
I'm sorry. No, I'm just a doctor.
Kill him a notepad.
And we suddenly
you know,
realised we didn't make that. We haven't got. It's all right. I'll just use the
there's
back.
a-
I just like to.
Binded book up there. Can you measure out that? Oh, is that not to be tampered with?
Not to be tampered with. Just write on the back of your character sheet.
We'll have written down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
it doesn't matter.
Dr. Fowler.
Ow, my fucking legs got me again. And she sort of comes in and she's quite
Call him
place.
Fowler.
No, it's Erica.
Dr. Erica
Dr.
Fowler.
Erica Fowler. And you can see she has actually got her ID.
Still on it.
Kind of thing. She does look a little bit wet and draggled. Weather's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she does look
Raining cats and dogs.
nervous, uncomfortable, much anyone's notes.
I was going to say, have you seen him?
Cup of tea or coffee?
A coffee would be great if you can.
Of course.
Make
Make a round of teas and coffees.
Yep. Well, I'll escort her over to the my desk, which is bigger than his.
It's only got one desk here.
Some of us are out doing work. That's fucking why.
And
She-
I'll obviously offer her the seat.
She sits
and I'll
down.
go and sit on the other side.
Um,
We'll start discussing. I'll ask her, well, why are you here? What brings you to our little establishment?
it's rather difficult to actually put into words. I heard from other sources that when you first started up this agency, you sort of would look at weird things.
We were first starting up. We kind of needed the money, but
Also,
we just looked at anything really. I'm sure it's all Codmore.
Do you still
Oh, what? Still what?
look at cases that aren't straightforward?
Well, someone has to.
Someone has to.
See, I've got a case at the hospital at the moment. It's a young medical student.
Yep.
And quite frankly, I've never seen anything like it. He's convinced he's being possessed by demons. I know that sounds ridiculous. And as she does that little laugh, you can see that she is scared. I don't really know who else to turn to. I've done as much research into his condition as I can, and the other doctors are sort of not too sure what to do with him. Can you take a look?
Sure, we can do an investigation. Can I ask the medical student's name?
His name is Kermin Formatuska.
Doesn't sound very local.
I don't think he is.
How do you spell that last name? Because I got Kermin.
Formatuska.
I
He's
got FOMU.
Formituska, Formituska. Is that what?
CA. Doesn't matter how you spell it, really. He's a medical student actually at the hospital where I work.
Ah. She recently started, or has he been there a while?
He's been there a while. You're going to need to see him, aren't you?
We will have to most likely speak with him, yes.
Then the best time to do that would be after the doctor's rounds, because obviously this is a bit sensitive.
Of course, yeah.
And we can't have.
We're always discreet.
Oh, I completely understand that. So if you come to the hospital about 6 this evening,
Yeah.
I'll come and get you, and I can get you into his room and speak with the young man.
If you don't mind me saying so, it sounds more of a psychiatrist's job. I mean, if he thinks he's being possessed by demons, why
That's
speak
what
to
I
us?
would have thought to start with, but since he's been in the hospital, he's been in for about 5 days now, some of his injuries have got worse.
Injuries?
He's had.
He came in and he had a broken. I'm sorry, and she does. She's colour has just drained from her.
Well, they're there. They're there.
We can obviously look a bit further into it once we get to it. When we get to the hospital.
He was found with a broken left arm.
Broken left arm.
Lots of cuts and scratches.
Cuts and scratches.
Cuts and scratches. And I think a day ago he had such a bad spasm that he fractured his collarbone.
He fractured his collarbone through a spasm.
As I said, I've never seen anything like this.
Was he restrained or?
Not at the time.
So, how the hell do you do that? But yeah, we'll happily come and have a look at you.
Thank you.
Of course, anything we can do, we'll do our best.
Sound has just decided to turn itself off, so we might have to go without sound for a while.
Okay.
I'll charging now. I'll see you at the Amberton Hospital at about 6:30.
Do
About 6:30.
Yes.
Of course, yeah. No worries. That's the one on
It's
Pemberton Street, right?
no, it's the one that's on Hanover Road.
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah. Well, here's a card in case you need us for anything else.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, 6:30.
6:30.
Okay.
Amberton Hospital on Hanover Road.
Of course. If there's anything, of course, you think might.
Alberton. Sorry, Alberton. Why do I keep getting that wrong? It's one of London's outer suburbs.
Alberton Hospital.
If there's anything you find pertinent to the case, just let us know and we can make
Just
sure
give us
we've...
a call and we'll.
Well, I'll see you later.
Is there anything you'd recommend that we check out ahead of time?
Yeah.
I'm a doctor.
Of course. We'll see you then.
No,
We'll see you
I'll
there.
speak to you later.
Speak to you later.
And off she
I will,
trots.
as she's going, I'll make sure on the, as I give her the card, given a kind of an hourly rate, general kind of pricing thing as well.
All about that coin, boy.
And she leaves.
Well, possessions. I'm not sure which one's crazy, the patient or her.
Yeah, she don't seem that switched on about it, does she?
No, she seems a bit scared.
Yeah.
Why would demons don't exist, do they?
Of course not.
Well, no, not if they're scared. They'd be more scared of us.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure.
Maybe she's just nervous that someone in the hospital's doing something. Like she doesn't feel like she can whistleblow against the hospital itself.
Maybe.
So she's trying to get us involved.
Yeah,
So they will figure out it's one of them. Maybe one of the orderlies is going around beating up patients or something, aren't they?
Yeah, but why one specific patient?
It's easy to pick on the nutty ones, isn't it?
Well, yes, but he didn't come. He came in with a broken arm and cuts and scratches. He did. It wasn't like he was in the hospital one day and then next time they saw him inside the hospital, he was unconscious on the floor.
No.
He was beaten up. He broken left arm and he had cuts and scratches on him,
Yeah.
and that's
Well, I mean, the whole thing's a bit weird. You just have to go down
demons. She thinks he's possessed.
there. Well, now he thinks he's possessed.
Well, and she seems to be believing him by the way she's talking about it.
Oh, I heard about this. It's like that Stockholm syndrome, isn't it? You know.
Which one?
Well, like people get kidnapped and then they start going all like they think the kidnappers are right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's probably the same with her. She thinks, oh, maybe he's right. You know, she could see some sort of like truth inside his bonkers head.
Maybe. They both seem a bit bonkers to me. He's thinking he's possessed and she's believing him.
Well,
I mean, what kind of person?
We've got a few hours yet, so I'll go down the library and I'll see if I can find anything out about. I mean, not demon possession, but at least some sort of maybe schizophrenia or something like that. I'll do some research, see what I can find out.
Something to do with that, isn't it?
Yeah, something to do with your noggin. But at least it means they won't surprise us too much when they come out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. When we get there and make sure they don't surprise us with anything. Right, you do that now.
6:30. I mean, we're probably going to want to leave outskirts of London.
Outskirts of London.
Fucking rush hour.
It's going to be about
shocking.
40-50 minutes travel.
Yeah, going to be.
So
Just.
you need to be back here for about 5:30.
All right.
And I'll make sure the car's warmed up before we go.
All right.
Right, I'll stay here and
So you can chase up on that Mrs. Miggins.
I'll
case,
chase
right?
up on Miggins' case, and then I'll also continue looking through these books. We've got to be able to get some money from somewhere.
Well, hopefully this will.
Hopefully this will, but
See if
just
we can drag it out,
is a safety net.
Well, mate, I'll see you later.
Alright, I'll
I
see
would
you when
just
you get
like
back.
to say at this point, no workers in England in the early to mid 80s would drag out any work as long as possible because
No.
none of them had work.
That's true.
Hey! Well, so far, so good. No sanity rolls, everything's just tickety-boo.
Everything's coming up, Harris.
You know that cliff that we're approaching?
I know, right?
I feel like the Fiesta's about to go flying down it.
Fiesta's already 2 wheels over it, mate. Already 2 wheels over it.
Could I try and put it in reverse?
Nope. So, Alberton, as I said, it's an outer suburb of London. Londinium, the old town of London.
Big smoke.
The big smoke and all of that. You eventually find the hospital, as it's on Hanover Road.
Yep.
There's a car park just further down past the supermarket.
Is it a free car park?
Nah,
Yeah, it is. In the 80s, free car parks everywhere.
no, they weren't, mate. No, they fucking
I'll
weren't.
find. Is there any nearby sort of pedestrian
Oh,
streets?
I'll tell you what, there's a church and cemetery just across the road.
We've got to park up there. Got to park in church.
Church and cemetery over the road from the hospital.
Yeah, actually, that's fucked up, isn't it?
Well, no, that's fine planning because they just roll out.
That's fucking old, that
Fuck
is.
it.
Can I ask, is there like a little ramp going in?
Yeah.
They just put the beds there and just whee!
Okay, so you park up in the
Fucking evil.
in the church, and then
Yep.
you cross over the road. As I said, there's a car park, supermarket, some hostel of some sort, and then there's the hospital itself. And Dr. Fowler is actually indeed waiting for you, to, finishing a smoke.
Everybody smoked in the 80s.
Everybody smokes in the 80s. It's where you see nurses getting in the cars these days, still smoking. I'm like,
You're
No.
They smoke more than a lot
I
of
know.
people. So they're surprisingly stressed out. Can't imagine why.
so.
Can't imagine why.
Dr.
Oh.
Fowler.
Dr. Fowler,
On time, that's good.
you expected otherwise?
Well, I must admit your reputation is a bit colourful, to say the least.
Colourful?
But if you'd like to follow me,
Of course.
Yep, of course.
and she'd take you to the hospital. You know the thing with hospitals, full of sick people.
Yep.
And in the 80s, mid 80s, full of scroungers.
Scroungers.
Scroungers, aren't they? People that pretend they're ill, but they're not. I just made that up. So she takes you to a side room off the orthopaedic ward. And she goes, he has been sedated again. I don't know how much information you're going to give them or how long I can give you. So, and she opens the door and basically ushers you in.
Okay.
Okay, here's one bed.
One bed.
Black guy. Studentish age.
Yep.
He's got his left arm in traction,
Yep.
his right leg in traction,
Yep.
and his right shoulder is in plaster.
Bloody hell.
And he's just laying there.
Like he's just seen Parker with his pants down.
Choking on his own.
Without being able to choke, without being able to swallow it.
Just laying there.
And that's gone back into Parker's Stella can.
Mr. Former 2, sir. Hello?
Hello? You can
Hello, Mr. Former 2 Skirt.
you can hear us fine, can't you? Blink once for yes, twice for no. He's not listening to us. Can I attempt an intimidation roll?
You can if you wish.
Fucking slay!
Roll whatever your dice is and your d6.
Intimidation is D8.
Remember, if you max out, you can keep rolling.
2 and a 4.
So 4, you're like, wait! You're not really sort of poking it, but you're like leaning over the bed, you know,
Yeah.
typical intimidation and stuff. And he's like,
I'll check his bedside cabinet for some stuff.
yeah.
Hey, in
Wallet,
pocket.
keys,
Bowl of fruit.
food.
There's nothing in it.
Okay.
Nothing in it at all.
So he starts
it's just-
muttering. What kind of thing? Kerman, I'm Mr. Keith Harris. I'm Keith Johnson. I got Harris.
I'm Harris!
Harris and Harris.
Fuck 'em.
I'm Mr. Keith Johnson. Dr. Fowler has asked us to come and talk to you. She asked. Pardon? Demons? Demons. Okay, calm down. Calm down. No, we're not demons. We're not demons.
And all of a sudden, this part of his collarbone just snaps.
Oh, fuck!
And he screams. Doctor,
I'm backing away from the bed.
Get out now! Out! Quick! And she basically bundles you guys out as a couple of orderlies go running in, and another doctor goes running in. She bundles you into a cupboard.
Leg it.
Scarpa, back in a fiesta.
Outside.
Alright.
Yep. Outside.
About half hour later, she's off. She. Yeah, parked up outside the hospital.
What the fuck was that?
And she taps on the
Right,
window.
he wasn't spasming or anything.
Taps on the window.
Hold on.
And
she ate his roomable windows.
She's like,
Here we go.
see? That's not normal, is it?
That.
Well, no, I mean, it just happened out of nowhere. You said he spasmed. He didn't. He just kind of.
It just popped.
Last time he spasmed, that's.
Is that why his leg's now in plaster?
That happened this morning.
This morning.
Fucking hell.
So.
Pardon my French.
No, you bloody southerners. It's just
Look,
French.
I've got to use medical file. I'll leave it with you.
Does it have his home address? Where he's living?
Yes.
Do you know if he has any keys? We prefer to have a look around just to see if there's anything at his house that could give us a couple of clues.
He has. I do believe the nurses took some things off of him and put them to safekeeping. I'll have to go look, but I'll leave you his folder. But there's a pub just down the road. If you go back down
I know the road.
yeah, if you turn a right, that'll take you down Melbourne Road, and there's a pub just on the corner. The Old Bull.
Right.
I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Right.
And just she sort of turns, and just before she sort of stops. I'm not crazy, am I?
Well, if you are, us two are.
Yeah. Something's going on.
For some reason that makes me
not
feel
right.
oddly better. I'll have a large G&T when I get there.
Okay.
And she disappears.
She loves disappearing, doesn't she?
And then the shopkeeper appeared.
Shopkeep.
Well, what's going on? Ooh.
Something's not right here.
Something's
is it?
not right. Something's all a bit off.
I
So,
suppose you're on a pint of bitter, are you?
so you've
I
got
don't mean no beer.
Oh no, you're driving. It doesn't fucking matter.
so you've got the
Actually, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's what I mean. Fucking whiskey's all day.
Whiskey.
so yeah.
Lager.
The pub will be open. Are you going to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said, it's
Pub,
literally down the road.
So we can scrape a couple of quid together.
The old bull. You know what? This makes the Queen Vic looks like Witherspoons. You know, all nice and cheap. This is a fucking dive. But you know what? It's kind of your sort of pub.
That's where we hang about.
You do get some. It's not quite, you know, the pool ball stops rolling on the table as you walk in, but you do.
Get a couple of.
And you're like, okay, you from your military background, you're like, yeah, well, those two over there ain't really playing cards. They're thugs. They're here to make sure everything stays on the, you know. So yeah, it's a dodgy pub. You can see that this isn't, even though it's in a fairly central area, you can't see many people just, I'm just going to pop down a pub for a quick half. It's not that kind of pub. You sort of get to the bar and the landlady, what can I get you?
Pint of lager and a bit of from the mate.
Yep.
Ain't seen you around here before?
We're
Just visiting someone at hospital.
just visiting up at hospital.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
No.
Put some drinks out. What was it, about 1985? About £1.10? Not really. But it's fucking
cheap.
It's cheap compared to these days. So you give her a fiver, the last fiver between you, and you get your change.
Yeah.
Cheers, love.
Cheers, love.
She goes back to filing her nails.
Sorry about me. Can't be helped. Someone's got to be there. We'll go and find a kind of a seat.
Corner.
Someone to sit in a corner with,
okay.
ideally with an extra chair
Yeah,
for
for
space
when-
for when she gets
It's a
When Eric
bit sticky. Yeah, no.
I love a sticky.
You've got one of those in my town.
Yeah, yeah, but
You're walking
you know,
and you stick to the floor.
you've drunken worse, and you're probably drinking worse again. But yes,
Just like real life.
Hey.
pretty much. It's our sort of pub, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go a little bit. Whew.
Right, let's start going through this fella's medical record, shall we?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
keep it a bit discreet. We're not just going to get X on his medical record out and just boom.
Right, it says, the summary of the medical report, it says, Tusky was born in Kenya in 1963 and has been a medical student in Britain since 1984. He's unmarried, has no previous medical history, blood group, blah blah blah, no distinguishing marks or physical abnormalities. Last Wednesday, he was found unconscious in the lift of the student hostel adjoining the hospital. He was admitted to the hospital and found to have a broken left arm, plus skin cuts and abrasions. Fragments of glass were found in the cuts, suggesting that he'd been a victim of a hit and run. When he recovered consciousness, it was discovered he was suffering from some sort of anxiety attack, expressed as withdrawal from human contact, extreme fear, and muscular spasms. He refused to answer any questions, but occasionally mentions something called the bone, and says that he's been cursed by demons. Since admission, he's suffered 2 further fractures, a simple fracture of the right ankle and a compound fracture of the left shoulder blade. All these injuries are consistent with extreme psychosomatic illness, causing fractures through muscular spasms, exhibiting hysterical strength. Clinical causes for the spasms, such as tetanus, have been ruled out by bacteriological tests, and he has been referred to Dr. Fowler for psychological evaluation. Since he was admitted, it's been determined that the glass fragments found in his cuts were window glass rather than from a windscreen or headlight.
He's gone through a window.
Looks like it.
And obviously,
Also,
since that report's been written, he's now had a snap there and the other snap.
Also, Fowler, I thought she was the actual doctor. She's not. She's the shrink.
Yeah.
She's a shrink. So
Which means she should be more switched on about
when
this.
we turned around and said, "Why don't we have a look at a shrink?" She's already done that. Well, that's all fun and games, isn't it, boys and girls?
Yeah, well...
We
surely-
we didn't ever ask her what kind of doctor she was. We just heard
That's
doctor.
yep. That's it's all your own fucking faults.
Yep.
And now it
I'll
makes you,
take that one.
now it makes you wonder, like, fucking hell, if she
She's
doesn't
a
know
shrink
what the
and
fuck's
she's
going on.
fucking gone loopy about it. And it's clearly probably something that she don't know about.
Yeah.
Geezer.
So this
Oi, 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 oi!
student lodgings. Do you think that's
Well,
where the key's going to be for?
Yeah, I reckon so.
So we'll head there.
I don't imagine he's tried to climb out of his own window because they know about that.
Well, they might not have checked his house. They might have just thought he'd been hit and run. They wouldn't have checked his house, would they?
No, I suppose not.
Well, where he's
Well,
living.
it wouldn't be in his medical records, would it? I suppose.
But yeah. But it was a window glass. So he's either gone through himself,
Or someone's thrown him through.
or he's got robbed through. The bone.
Bone,
Ever heard anything about anything called bone? Is it a gang? Is it a?
Ooh.
Could it be a gang?
Another streetwise roll to see if I know if it's anything streetwisey.
You can.
Is there like a my mate the bone.
Yeah, you know.
Bones. So I'm on a D6. I'm on a D8
Okay.
for the skill, and then my special 6 for
Yeah.
my special 6.
Yep.
A 5.
A 5? Yeah, there's no gangs called Buckbone or anything like that.
Fucking boneheads, but I mean that's
Boneheads. No, with the bone.
Nah.
Is Kenyan? Could it be something to do with
Fucked if I know.
being from
I
Kenya?
mean, he's been over here a year. I don't know if there's anything he's brought with him or.
That's what I think. If he's got something with him and it's caused. What
I
sort
mean,
of thing would cause that?
I don't fucking know. But he's been over here a year, so you wouldn't.
It wouldn't just happen out of
Just happen
nowhere.
out of nowhere. Well, we'll have to have a fucking poke round his.
Well, we'll have to go have a
His
program
gaff.
his living. His
Yeah,
gaff.
poke round his gaff, yeah.
Poke round his gaff.
Hey!
Such a geezer.
Yes.
Oi, oi.
Aren't you
Oh, he's
just silly man? So, waiting.
Waiting.
Yep.
Have a pint. I mean, this will take us a certain amount of time to read through, especially as it's all medical stuff. It's not as easy to read as.
Just nursing
It's not-
fights.
yeah.
As I said, there's not really a lot there. To
No.
be brutally honest.
He hasn't had any previous injuries. It's not like he's had a broken collarbone before and that's now re-breaking randomly with the
No.
muscle spasms. These
Yeah.
are just clean breaks.
And
Well,
after
if-
my research that I did, can I have an investigation roll to see if any of it makes any sense?
You can.
I mean, I will fail, but you know. Alright! 11.
What you got is what you got.
Okay, cool.
So, you know, you sit there and you try to ponder it. You know, maybe another pint will help.
Yeah, maybe.
You can just about afford another pint. As long as you only get the boss at half. Door opens and in walk, not quite the Mitchell brothers, but almost. You know,
Yeah.
and one of them does sort of clock you guys. But they then walk up, go behind the bar, and disappear.
Yeah.
And then another 10 minutes later, Erica walks in.
Yeah. Over here, love.
Through the crowds. And she comes sort of,
June 2, wasn't it?
please, yes.
I had a lady a drink. Well, you don't look at me when you're going to go and buy the lady a drink. We'll both have a half.
Yeah,
I'm driving.
Yeah. Wankers.
I'll have
So,
a half of brandy.
It doesn't work that way.
she sits down and you bring the drinks over.
There's nothing in here that. You know, I was thinking these bones that are re-break. Well, obviously you're his shrink, you're not League.
Not his shrink.
You're
I
his
just-
shrink.
I just got pulled in on this one.
He seems. You know, he's only been over a year. We thought at first we were thinking it might have been something he's brought over him.
I thought
really
it
would
might-
it have surfaced by now? Would it take a year to surface?
Not that I know of.
And if you don't mind me saying, I mean, you're clearly a professional lady who knows her business. So if something like this is making you feel uncomfortable, then it's definitely something out of the ordinary, as opposed to
As I said,
a general malaise.
I've never seen anything like this. I really have. I don't know where to turn.
Did you mention anything else other than demons and we read something about the bow?
I don't know anymore.
Did you manage to get hold of his?
Oh, yes. And she fumbles about in her bag. And she brings out various pens and pencils, a calculator, 2 keys, a door key, and obviously what must be a car key that's still got a label on it that says GLE 361 Mini Coupe.
Oh, he's a posh boy, he's got a Cooper.
GL3-361.
Yep.
61.
You know, it's funny. It's little things that make you appreciate it's in the 80s. Because these days, you'd stand in a car park and press the button and wait for the beep, beep,
Now you have to know the license.
Now you've got to fucking go around, find a Mini Cooper with those plates on.
Well, if you were found, think about it. If it's his car, and he was found in the student accommodation,
That would be a rental or something, I reckon.
it might be a rental, or if he's actually managed to buy it, which surprised me if he did.
Yeah.
It'll still be in the car park.
Oh,
I'm surprised. Or I'm guessing it'll have a car park. It's joined to the hospital, so the hospital will have a car park.
yeah.
There will be a car park at the students' hostel as well.
Do we have an address for him yet?
Yes, you
I
do.
know he's in the student digs, but
It is
Room
room something. It's room 8. I hadn't finished. 812 on the 8th floor.
812 on the 8th floor.
The
I was just going to be room 8 then.
room
like
8 of 16,000.
Yeah.
the hospital accommodates 221 medical students.
Okay.
Why is there
Wanky, lazy bastards. Get real jobs. Fuck, I hate
the train
students. Fucking students.
The
That's
train
because of
top.
these cunts. The fucking NHS is in such a fucking state now. No, it's not. No, it's
Nah.
not. You all deserve a lot more money.
Yep.
Especially having to deal with people like Parker.
Hello. I'm a wizard. I should use that. Hello, I'm a wizard.
Everyone-
I think you need to go to Dr. Fowler.
And everyone will just go, oh, you're Harry Potter. Oh, sweet. That away.
Alakazam! Why isn't your head on fire?
Because you're not a wizard.
Oh man.
So,
Incendio might have worked.
Oh! No.
so there you go. Is there anything else I can...
I don't think so. If we just have contact details so we can let you know.
She gives you her card.
Ooh.
With her hourly rate on the back.
Oh yeah.
And funny enough, it's a lot more expensive than yours.
Yeah.
She's a shrinking chick.
Obviously, contact me if you find out anything.
Of course we will. When I ask why you haven't seen that you weren't communicating with your work colleagues about this when we were in the room, kind of wanted us out pretty sharpish.
Because it's not going to look good if the orderlies come in and they find me there with two private investigators,
I'm just
The patient's
making
got a
sure.
pair broken.
and the man's, screaming that he's just had a bone broken. Can you see where that could lead?
Of course, yeah. I'm just
Lawsuit.
just checking.
Yeah. So, do I need to give you a retaining fee or something?
Yes, I mean if you
Yeah.
will get. This is our hourly rate. If we work out we're covering you for X amount of hours per day, and
Well, if we say 50 now, and then the balance to be addressed at the end of your investigation,
of course,
Yep, sure.
it's just
thank you very much.
50 quid.
Right, let's get wankered. 50. Hey, no.
I'll go
No,
in
no,
mid-bra.
no.
Go in mid-bra.
Well, if that's all,
For now, yes.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll be in contact.
thank you, and she like,
Exit.
and leaves.
right. We'll finish our pints and off we go.
Go to lodgings.
No fucking
So it's
point waiting around here, is there?
about, it's about 9 o'clock-ish now, innit?
Innit?
So we do?
Head off to the car park, see if we can find
To
his
the
car
lodgings,
first, and then we
find
can.
Okay.
Do you want to find the car first, or do you want to find it? Or do you want to search
I'd
his
say the
first?
car's going to be first, because if we're going to the lodgings and it's got its own
We
car
might as well
park,
do the car park there, yeah.
Alrighty.
so we pull up in this little shitty banger, just, engines firing off like a machine gun.
Okay,
Get
so
small
give me
flashbacks.
a notice roll then.
Notice is D6, so... Oh, roll a 6.
Boom.
So, roll again.
I did not. I'm clearly driving.
9.
Okay,
In total.
so you've pulled up, got out. There's a parking area here for the students with their cars, obviously.
Do they have to pay for that?
No,
Bangkok.
just park it aside and leave it. And you're having a bit of a nose around. You can't see piss all.
I'm
You'd like,
obviously checking the other side of the car
yeah,
park.
and you do in fact spot a car with that exact registration.
I'll whistle with my 2 fingers. Call him over. Come here, lassie.
What? Tommy's fallen down the well? Why didn't you join in?
I'll eat sweet, delicious human flesh.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah,
Okay, so
whistle
there
and
is this
indicate the car.
little-
Which one?
Dark blue Mini.
Alright.
I'll
Give me
say-
another notice roll, please, gentlemen.
As we open the door and the bootman poke about it.
No, this has been heading to it.
Alright.
Oh, 4.
Less than that.
Yeah.
Well, the 4 will do it. We'll let do it anyway. The boot hasn't been shut properly. It's just on the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got anything in the car? Just knock and latch open with.
Well, key for the car.
Oh, that's the key, but I don't trust keys.
Your boss is a bit of a twat, isn't he?
Hey,
Well,
you're
yeah. Should be able to just wedge it. Be alright.
Yeah, we'll just done.
We'll go over and
first.
open the. Yeah, alright, we'll open the boot first.
Well, it means he's been in a hurry. If he hadn't shut his, who doesn't shut the car boot properly?
Okay, open the boot, and inside there's a dustpan and brush, and the spare tyre is not sitting in its usual place properly.
Alright, have a look under it, underneath it.
Okay, it's just not sitting in its place properly.
Can I look at the dustpan and brush? Just make sure, see if there's anything in the dustpan.
There's some bits of
Dust.
dust.
fluff.
There's no glass or anything in
Nope.
there.
No.
Can I check round the car to make sure see if? Well, they said it was window glass, not windscreen, didn't they? So
The rest of the car seems fine. It's a bit of a banger,
yeah.
you know, but
We'll lock it properly this time. But it seems like somebody's been in and moved and
Yeah,
been
could be.
looking for something.
Could be.
Can I do an investigation roll to see if I noticed any major disturbances in the boot? That you could.
No
No.
blood, or there's no semen stains.
Getting fucking nightlight. Getting fucking nightlight. What's it called?
night lights weren't. They didn't do night lights yet.
What's that?
And
What they called?
black lights, aren't they?
Black lights.
And,
That's it.
UV light effect.
And this is the 80s, so you've unless you've got,
But there's nothing weird apart from the Kenny G soundtrack and whatnot.
you haven't even looked in the car yet.
Alright, well,
We've
let's
just
have,
looked in the boot.
let's have a look in the car then.
Yep, we'll lock the boot up properly, and we'll.
Okay,
open
the rest
the
of the
front.
car is fine apart from the body that's left there. No, there's no body.
Apart from the body in the back seat.
The rest of the car is fairly clean. The passenger compartment is nice and clean. The doesn't have any engine. There's no radio, and some of the dashboard instruments are cracked. Glove compartment holds a pair of driving gloves,
Oh,
a bag of mints, an unopened packet of cigarettes, and a few business cards. And the Red Cthulhu!
have a look
Oh,
for the
that
business.
mince must smell proper bad by now. He's left a bag of mints in there.
You said mints.
Mints!
I thought he said mints as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine that?
Just
5
about-
days ago, this
He
gentleman
was
got to
going to
me
make
to
a cottage
hospital.
pie, but he
Yeah.
changed his mind and left a bag of mints in the car.
Yeah, you just have a mince beef and
The
onion
cards
pie.
are for various businesses. Hai Fong's Chinese Restaurant at 14 Hanover Road.
Not far.
The Rex Garage in St Kilda Road. The Old Bull Public House in Rectory Lane.
He's been in Old Bull.
Green's Used Cars in King John Road. And the Stoneleigh Laundrette in, funnily enough, Stoneleigh Road.
Oh, right. I suppose I better write these down. We'll
Old
take them.
Bull.
We'll take them stack of cards
Yep.
just in case.
I'm going to take the driving gloves because they look quite nice.
What?
Nobody would notice.
I suppose he's. We don't know if he was a smoker or not. It's weird that he's left an
Unopened pack of cigs in a car.
But maybe there was spares just in
Maybe
case he
spares
forgets.
just in case he gets on road. I've
So
got
sorry, it was the Old Bull, Ho Fung's Chinese.
Fung Chinese,
Oh,
Stoneleigh,
Fong's Chinese. The Rex Garage.
Rex Garage and Stoneleigh Laundrette.
And Stoneleigh Laundrette and Green's Used Cars.
Green shoes cars. So this must have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
That's a
Five
laundrette.
cards. Which one
Right.
was at the top?
They were all just dumped in.
Oh, they were all just dumped in. They weren't like neat.
No.
They weren't away telling which one he died most recently.
Alright, well, I suppose we better go check his room out. And on the way...
Can I check the back seats? Make sure there's nothing like underneath any of the seats or anything.
Jism stains.
No, there's nothing. No, it's sort of. There's.
Can't imagine trying to have sex in the back of a Mini Cooper.
Me and your mum managed.
Oh!
No,
easy. You'd open the windows.
Yeah.
So you'd have your legs out the window and your head out the other side.
No, there's nothing under there. It's fairly clean. Fairly clean.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do now?
We're going to investigate his room.
But I want to check, on the way, just have us scanning around, see if there are any...
Broken windows.
Well, because they probably won't have fixed them in the last 5 days, so they'd probably be boarded or up/taped up. So just have a scan about while we're on the way. We're going to have to look for the room.
Well, you're going through students' halls, so
There's
no,
smash windows.
but
Yeah, that's true.
the doors themselves, they're locked. And you can see there's a porter.
Everyone's got special fucking student keys, haven't they?
Going to I'll go have a talk with the porter and just no.
He's inside the building, you're not.
No.
And he sort of looks up from behind his desk.
Proper fucking job Squiffany.
And he sort of
You better talk to him. You've got that northern charm.
comes down,
I'll just call him a cunt.
keys on, chain and everything, opens the door.
While you're interacting, I'm going to be in.
Yeah? What can I do for you gents?
We're investigating a incident. A student was found unconscious in the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've come to investigate that.
Police are you?
Private investigators. We're subcontracted. By
Got a card, have you?
Yeah, I've got a card here. And I'll present him a business card.
What are you after then?
Really, we want to see his living area.
Whoa, don't know if I can do that.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Well, because it's not right, is it?
What do you mean it's not right?
You're only a private dick, you're not like police or anything. I can't be just letting anyone in.
Well, what? You can bloody search us. We went on the way in and search us on the way out if you so want to.
More than my job's worth, gents. I'll have to ask you to leave.
How much will it cost us? Cost us?
You try and bribe me?
I can either bribe you or I'm going to go for an intimidation roll.
Go on then.
I'll say I can either bribe you or I can, I don't know.
Smash your fucking face in, you cunt!
I'll deck you. There you go. Northern.
Northern!
It'll threaten him and confuse him.
Fucking threaten and confuse me.
6.
Okay, he's like, sort of, all right. There's no need for some
I just
violence. Bloody hell!
Look, mate. Sorry about my northern mate gets a bit angry.
You fucking what, mate?
All right.
Look, the problem is, right?
8th floor. I didn't see you. You haven't seen me, right? Go on.
Hey,
Fucking scarper.
Cheers, I'm sorry about him. He's a bit angry, not
Angry Northerner.
angry fucking northerners.
You'll have to take the stairs. Lift don't work. Yeah, right, that you little cunt.
We'll check the lift
Why
anyway.
not?
It's
Why?
fine.
Yeah. we're gonna try it, Liv.
Of course it does.
Damn you! Fuck you! My arm's stuck in the door.
Because back then they didn't have safety on the elevators. The doors just shut on you when they did like
Safety or anything, did they? In those fucking days.
Yeah, we'll go. So we'll go to the 8th
You know,
floor.
you know, back in the 80s, the best place to get porn? The woods.
Wood porn.
Woods porn.
Get to the 8th floor. Door opens and there's a little group of 3 or 4 students waiting to get on, and a couple of them are rather young and rather attractive girls, and with a couple of lads.
I'll just be.
And they sort of move to one side as you sort of.
I'll say evening. Walk on by.
They get into the lift.
Probably down a fucking pub, isn't they, with their fucking suit and line.
Actually, before I'll put my hand on the lift door and push it backwards to stop it from shutting.
The girls sort of shrink to the back, and the 2 lads sort of.
Can I ask him? Don't you know the student living in room 812? Friends of his? Yeah, Karim.
Yeah, go for a beer with him occasionally.
Have you heard that he's had an accident?
Yeah, Janie found him. It was just one of the girls, sort of.
Can we ask what? Did you see anybody near the elevator where you found? Anybody?
I was just getting in the elevator to go downstairs.
So it was
And
up
he was-
here at the top.
Yeah.
So, had you called the other
Are you police or anything?
private investigators?
Right, you let Phil go then, mate, can't you? Come on, we've got to be going.
Look, a little bit more questions.
We're just trying to find out what
We'll just
happened to your
find out what
friend.
Yeah,
happened.
you're upsetting the girls. So,
No, if they were getting upset, they'd voice it themselves.
yeah, but we're upset.
Okay then, I'll let the go go. Wanker! Because there's the hot show. Wanker!
Wanker.
Where's
how-
my Northern heritage?
How childish! Oh,
I'm supposed to be code of honor. I'm supposed to be gentlemanly. That's why I said
yes, I know you're supposed to be.
supposed. I am fucking this up royally,
It's
aren't
gonna be
I?
re-rolls. I'm gonna make re-rolls. Woo.
Let's
So-
go find the room.
Yep,
Got a key.
we'll,
Yep.
Hopefully it's the door key.
It is indeed.
Right.
Kapla.
Do you want to investigate the room, and I'll have a quick knock either side,
Oh no.
just see if either of his neighbours know anything.
Aye. Oh, fucking aye.
Aye, lad.
Fucking shit. Right, neighbours on the
Right,
left
off on me.
side are not in. Neighbours on the right side have nothing. They just say he's a quiet, typical student like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, bye,
Hey.
bye, bye. Blah, blah, blah.
I'll quickly ask about have any of the windows around the property. Have you noticed that any smashed them? Any smashed windows?
Not recently.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Click. Right. So what it is, Puggy? It's a simple two-room apartment with a small bedroom and an adjoining study. There are
Fancy
personal.
Fancy
fucking
student
dick.
Yeah, I know, what the fuck, eh? Personal belongings are, scattered about. Portable TV, a record player, some classical records.
What
Ooh,
classical?
fancy.
Load of medical books scattered about, load of notes scattered about, typewriter, and an assortment of clothing and other junk.
And a massive bone in the
Two
middle of
things
it.
you do notice, though.
Yep.
One is on top of the television is a skull covered in rotting flesh and dried blood,
What?
and hanging above the bed is a large African mask.
Oh!
There's a genuine, actual human skull
That's a skull on top of
with jawbone, with attached to jawbone.
no jawbone.
Just the skull itself.
Just the top of a
Got
skull.
flesh and rotting.
Well,
Smells a bit funny.
you haven't got that close to it yet.
Oh, you want the skull, or am I taking the skull?
No, I'll take the skull. I just like the idea that I'm
I'll-
looking around the room and the first thing I know, oh, there's a study. Fucking poncy bunch of cunts.
Yeah, it's
Oh, fancy, innit? Oh, the fucking books, all of his clothes. Fucking
Oh,
look
skull.
at his socks all over the floor, and here it is staring at me like, more. Oh,
Hello.
there you go. Click lock.
Run.
Fuck you! I'm out of here.
The door,
Fuck
the
this
windows
shit,
are
I'm out.
broken, no?
No, the window's
No,
not
it's not broken.
fucking on the 8th floor, mate.
Right, there's a. I'm gonna now not be touching a lot of things.
I'll
Because this fucking
Hey,
human skull.
he comes in behind you.
I'll just say, you have a look at that. I'll have a look in his
Yeah.
bedroom.
I'll have a poke. See if I can. I mean, not a poke.
I'll pass him a pencil so he can prod it
I
without.
mean, it's definitely a real.
No.
It's a plastic.
Yep. Don't you feel it come?
Well, it's like a Halloween thing, but
You
it's a
sort of
very
like-
good.
Rag Week kind of
Like a resin.
thing. It's just a
bullshit.
plastic skull with bits on it.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have a look at this African mask.
It's sort of, it's a proper wood and leather, proper tribal African mask.
Oh, yeah. What is it mounted
It's mounted.
above his bed?
Yeah.
Looking down at him.
If he was laying down, it would be on the.
Oh, it's like near where the headboard would
Yeah.
be. I'll
Ancestral something, I don't know.
maybe he's Kenyan. I'll I'll take the mask off. Like,
Heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's wood.
any distinguishing features on the mask? Anything that stands out as not being normal?
African mask. You see
It's
those
an
things?
African-
They are
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
scary.
Fair point.
I'll do a little sketch of it, like just it's like that, and then it's got a little bit like that, and then there's like a little long bit.
Oh, for mobile phones.
Why are you drawing a TIE fighter? He's drawing a TIE fighter.
Oh,
Oh no, it's a TIE fighter.
he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just drawing a random doodle of a thing.
That's pretty good
And
enough.
that's
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
good enough
Yeah.
for what I know it looks like.
Yep.
Could this be something connected with it?
I don't fucking know, do I?
Go on, Parky, show the class your work.
Oh.
Show the class your work.
This is the random doodle that I just made up, which doesn't make me sound.
Now,
quite
boys and girls.
jingoistic
Now,
or-
boys and girls, don't draw African masks.
Yeah.
It will scare people. Can you give me
He doesn't look very happy, does he?
notice rolls, please, gents?
Notice
Notice.
D6.
Notice.
Can we have an investigation roll instead, please?
Notice, investigation, either and or not fast.
Investigation's got a high D. Wrong guy.
Bam!
Snake eyes!
Double one.
Gosh, this is where I roll
Oh,
snake.
dear.
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh,
Nice.
oh,
Bloody hell, I can't
dear.
get right dice at this
Because
one.
I'm drawing the picture of the African mask.
6.
Right, you like scrummaging away.
I don't feel like a scratching in the back of my mind. or
No,
anything,
but
do
you're
I?
just a fucking headache all of a sudden. You're drawing away. You sort of start going through the drawers, etc. And you find there's a bunch of letters.
Yep.
And you have a quick skim. It's not in English. And there's a bank book.
Yeah.
You just.
I'll keep it down and I'll look for the toilet. Because there's going to be a toilet on the floor.
Go.
I'll go to the toilet on the floor.
in the hallway. No idea where that came from.
I'll look for these. This bank book. Just
Okay, just
check
looking
out.
through.
checking what he's been.
The interesting thing is it states that on the not Monday just gone, but previous Monday,
Yeah.
he withdrew 150 of your English pines.
That's a lot of pounds.
That's
It's a lot of pines.
Pines.
Yes,
That's
Enough to
another
buy,
thing.
pines.
There's a lot of Lego.
That's
An
a lot
awful
of
lot of
Lego.
Back
Lego.
in those days, that's
It's
a lot of Lego.
Death Star Lego nowadays.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you seen
Well, the Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon, that was the one.
Oh,
That's about
650 quid.
650.
There's the original Millennium Falcon, and there's
And
a
there's the
new
new one.
Oh, the
old
original
specially
one. The original one was about
The
150.
new one.
New
Was
one.
it six?
£649.99.
Was it 7?
7,500 pieces. Oh! It's proper scale to the minifigs.
Yeah.
So you can sit like 4 or 5
Yeah.
people in
In
the
the
back
cockpit.
and there's like rooms in it and shit. Sorry, but got carried away there.
Ladies
Because
and
we were talking about money
gentlemen,
and things we could spend money
this
on.
is why we refer to
Lego.
models and Lego as plastic crack.
No, there's a genuine reason why I came up with an 80s thought about Lego. Because when I was a little kid, I remember saving up my 50p's to buy little tiny Lego kits where you'd get like a minifigure and a little
Yeah.
a little car, and they used to be about £1.50, so I'd save my 50p.
We used to get Action Jacks, which were the same sort of thing, but they weren't Lego.
But that's why I thought about 80s Lego. Just
And
wanna
in the
make sure
80s,
it's a
in the
natural.
80s, it was all Star Wars action figures as well, and you get Star
Yeah.
Wars action figure for 99p. It was awesome. My first one was Luke Skywalker, and then Chewbacca. and I bought a great big giant fly to fight them. I've no idea why that happened.
Fly.
But you know,
Why the fuck
I could have bought another figure, but no, I had to have a giant fly for Luke and Chewie to fight.
They were
Why
trapped inside the
Should have
moonworm
kept it. Could have
thing.
used
I
it
was
as a.
trapped inside something.
Could have used it as a play drone.
Yes. No, I would use
Aye.
Chaos because they're evil and scum-like. So,
Oh. I'll look the other way.
so now what?
So,
Must
he's
have had a bad point in that pub. mate.
he's too
Fucking
busy
hell.
spewing, is he?
He's
So did I manage to get to the toilet area? Right?
No.
No, you're in the
you
hallway.
went to the hallway.
I'll
and
then
just
find
vomited.
the toilet. 'Cause
Yeah.
there will be a toilet on the floor.
Yeah.
I'll find that and rinse my mouth out and get
Yeah.
myself cleaned up. And
I'll,
completely ignore. I'll just get some toilet paper and put like pilot smooch it on,
Yeah,
Dude.
fucking students. Fuck
They'll-
them.
to be honest, this
He'll be covered in spew anyway by the end of the
Someone
night.
else
There were
will
3
vomit on
glasses
it.
with them.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're in
They'll
London.
be full of something.
must have been a bad pint in that fucking pub.
I feel alright.
Yeah, well, you were drinking better, weren't you? I was drinking lager. Well, and it's not the same fucking drink, is it?
Still drinking now.
I can't say you were alright because you were drinking the same drink because you weren't drinking the fucking same drink.
It don't fucking matter. I'm the fucking boss. Fuck off.
If it weren't for me, you'd be out of business already.
Oh!
Right, anyway,
Right,
let's
anyway.
not argue about this.
Right.
So, it's about
What do you think? What do you
10
think?
o'clock now.
Can I look at him and go? What do you think of it? And just hold the mask up to my face and look at
Tell you
him.
what's a fucking improvement.
Are you putting it on?
No, not on. Just like hold it so I can see through the eye hole. It's like the mask,
Yeah,
right? It's like
Harry,
he's
if
trying to
it
pull it
joins on
off,
your
and it's
face.
No.
In your soul.
No. No.
Right, so was fuck knows who we're going to get to translate letters, but we'll take them and see what
We'll
we can
take
do.
them, yeah. We'll take the bank book because
Good idea, but
£150 for a student.
definitely haven't found any cash lying around, have we?
Yep.
No.
I'll have another fucking check.
Pockets.
Ooh!
Chicken
Nah.
pockets and shit.
No.
No.
There is no £150 lurking anywhere.
Fucking
Come.
It's just rolled up in his sock drawer.
with a little box saying desperate spare cash.
Because I'm a
Ready there,
student.
I'm a
ready,
student
ready
here.
there, ready there fund.
Not any fucking
only
more,
there
you
on-
cunt.
fucking
No,
there,
there
which
is no.
nothing inside the skull.
No.
Fucking cunt.
Can we take the skull with us? I just want to have it mounted on my desk, just making fucking.
On the front of the car.
Thieving the fucking poor guy's stuff?
No,
What's
we're
fucking
not.
wrong with you cunts?
He's in a hospital. He's in good hands.
Doesn't mean you can fucking thieve his stuff though.
We're
You're
taking-
supposed to be loyal and honourable. You're nicking this guy's gear.
I'll
We're
leave
taking
the-
the,
I'll
the
leave-
letters.
The letters we could need, the bank book we could need.
Yes.
Okay, that's
That's
all
all.
we're going to take. Well, on the way back, I will even open the car and put his driving gloves back in the glove box.
After I take them off.
Yeah.
Oh, God's sake.
They won't fit me, but if I cut the wrists,
Yeah, if I cut the wrists off, they'll fit.
You horrible
if OJ can get away with it.
bastards.
Oh, that's not good.
Anyway,
So, 9:30, 10 o'clock
shall I
now.
put my corruption to 1?
Nope. Not yet.
Just add a 1 on the front of the 0.
I need to take the wrath for the bank copper. I am the bank copper.
So, now what you doing?
Fuck to find out.
I want to go back to that pub.
Do you?
I want to have a word because something doesn't seem.
That's probably just his fucking local from here, isn't it? Is that his local from here? do you
Yeah, but-
reckon?
Also,
Student bars these days? Might be.
There probably was a student bar, but this will be his local that isn't a student bar.
There's another pub, actually, if you come out of the students' thing, you need to go down that way and down that way to get to the pub. But there's another pub at the end of the road.
it's easier to walk straight home and take corners.
And that's the
Which
thing,
one
if
you
you,
like
there's a hospital is right next to the fucking student hostel,
Yeah.
which is on Hanover Road. And you've got, across the other side of Hanover Road, you've got a couple of shops, police station, and a pub.
Go to the pub.
Yeah, I mean, we can go down there and you know.
Go have a quick.
Okay, well,
quick
obviously these shops are closed this time of night, and the police station, you know, there's lights on, etc. The pub, it's a pub.
This is the other pub.
This is a different pub. Yeah, this is not the pub.
This is
Yeah,
not the
This
old
is
ball.
another pub.
Old ball. Just have a ask. Go to bar and just ask.
Okay, it's the Green Dragon.
Yo ho ho. Green Dragon.
Johnny Dick. The Green Dagon. I mean Dragon.
There you go.
Hey, hey, hey! Look at us even wearing our proper official
Cthulhu t-shirts.
Cthulhu t-shirts.
Innsmouth Fishing Company. Innsmouth, Massachusetts just tastes so day-gone good.
Best birthday present ever, huh?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so this has got a few. It's busy.
Yeah.
You know, nightlife in the 80s was a bit meh. But
Are
yeah,
those students there that were
they're,
really
yes, they are actually. And the two lads are like with their little little. And the girl's like,
It seemed kind of something seems off about that. Why would they instantly? All I did was ask him a question about a lad they know got.
"Can you a Northern cut?"
Hey!
In the game.
In the game.
Oh,
In the game.
they just thought you were rude.
We are rude. That's the fucking point, is it, cunts?
No.
No, we're destroying everything.
So yeah, you get to the bar, and the barman's like, "Can I help you boys?"
Should we get half a piece?
Yeah. Half a lager.
Half a lager and
Half a bit.
half a bit of right, lads.
I just realised that my little African mask looks a little bit like a Cyberman. Robots from the future.
There you go, boys. That's some money.
I'll give him some money.
2.5 pennies.
New fucking witch.
Small change of your English pounds. Oh, back in the day when beer was cheap and we didn't drink it. Oh, what a mistake we made in those days. Oh,
Makes you laugh
dear.
though. Everyone's like, oh man, I remember when you could go to the shop, get yourself a packet of chips, go to the cinema, buy a suit and a jet engine airplane to another country, come back for a penny. We still left change. And yeah, but you only earned half a penny a year, so actually it doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Anyway.
So here's a few people in here.
Yeah.
Jukebox.
Just have half. I'll ask about the student, about Kermit. I keep wanting to say Kermit.
Kermit,
Hey guys!
the
What voice was that? That one again.
black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, been in a
I was
couple
going to
of
use a
times.
different term now, which would have been acceptable in the
No.
80s, but
No.
I'm not gonna.
Not
Not
acceptable
here.
now.
No.
Not acceptable now.
No. I'm not allowed to use that word in my own bloody house. Why I
Should
can't
you?
use Nigerians is completely beyond me.
That's a good point. Well, he's Kenyan, that's why.
He's
Exactly.
Kenyan, that's why.
See? So, yeah, he's been in a couple of times. It's all right. Nice lad.
Any bother?
No.
Anybody
No.
ever give him any bother? Obviously, he's.
We get a lot of students in here. You know,
Yeah, really.
their money's as good as anyone else's. You
Yeah.
know. They're lazy toe rags, most of them, but you know, a lot of these ones that come here, they were working at the hospital, so you know,
He was.
in a few years they might be useful.
Yeah.
But no. So, ain't seen you boys around here before?
No,
Just
just passing through, visiting some.
passing through visiting someone at hospital.
Oh, nothing too serious, though.
Guys, you keep saying that. Is that just a pleasantry?
Hospitals, isn't it? You know. No one wants to
His
visit.
head fell off, they sewed it on. He's alright now.
Yeah, just put a nail through the top. Job done.
Here it is. Here it is right now. Get that
Means they put it on
plastic one,
sideways.
that plastic one.
He's
that we
brought a
found.
fucking skull with him. Look what I found.
I'm joking.
I go to the woods with 1,000 young.
Yeah, we'll have our half and.
Feeling a bit better
have a
yet
little
after
bit.
that.
Is he
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
better?
Half and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You think, you know.
From the scratching in my mind.
like something tapping on the back of your skull.
From beyond the realms of. Hurrah.
Is that because it's empty?
Because it's empty.
I always had this imagine if you got like a stupid person with a smaller brain and you hit them so hard it'll sound like a power ball bouncing round. Do you know what I mean? Like, or like a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we actually hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, voices in my head.
Yeah, that's it.
Should we go and check the old ball now?
Yeah,
Since
we'll go
that's
check the
that's
old
the only
ball.
place that'll be open this time, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine laundrette.
I mean, it looked a bit shady when we went in there. I wouldn't have thought that young Kermin
Would have gone in
would
there.
have been his sort of place, really.
You never know.
They didn't look like skinheads. When you say they had like
No,
shaven
but
heads,
they
didn't
were,
like
you know,
skinheads.
They were
Nah.
thugs. They were.
They were thugs, not necessarily braces and boots and.
No. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right back there.
I guess you go back to the old ball.
Should be
Yeah.
still open. And then
Oh yeah, there's
that's done for the night, I reckon.
people playing cards in the corner, which you know is okay. But you can see they've got money on the table, which is still frowned upon. Betting in pubs. Don't laugh. Not funny. But yeah, the old barmaid is still there with all the tits and teeth. And she's like, "Oh, you came back then, boys."
Yeah, right, love. Half a lager, half a bitter, please, love. Half a
Done.
packet of dry roasted. Cheers.
You do pork scratchings?
Of course we do, love.
Yeah.
Done. Dusted.
Yeah.
I'm in a pub. Get me a fucking drink, you
Should we grab
cunt.
one of the spot parking?
Aye. I mean, yes.
Just
Yes,
follow
I
this.
do.
I'm translate. He's beginning to. The culture is merging.
Oh, God. God help us.
Going into toilet.
Aye.
Oh.
So he literally goes to the toilet. So you're left there at the table.
I'll be at the bar.
Oh, at the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, love. Don't know if you remember, we were saying we were visiting someone. Actually,
She throws a look at one of the guys that you saw coming earlier, who's sitting at the other end of the bar reading the paper. He sort of looks up and raises an eyebrow and just goes back to his paper and sort of, yeah, love, I remember, yeah.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
we're actually visiting him on behalf of someone else.
Oh, right, yeah.
We
yeah.
got a phone call when they wanted to,
Yeah.
because he's at hospital,
Oh, right, yeah.
hurt himself. But,
Yeah. Oh.
They live in Kenya, so they gave us a call. They said, "Can you visit him and check him out?"
Oh, right, yeah.
Guy named Kermin Formatuska. Doesn't ring a bell.
Nah, mate. I'm sure I remember a name like that, wouldn't I, love?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Black fella, beard. Yeah,
Nah.
no.
Nah, sorry, love. Can't help you.
Do I get the impression that she's talking bullshit, or do I get the impression she's just talking bullshit generally? Rather an investigation role or streetwise role?
Yeah, one of them.
Streetwise is kind of like I'm down with the kids, right?
What's he
on
doing?
the kids.
And I'm talking to
He's
her.
rolling dice.
I've mentioned Kermin Formatuska. I've said, oh yeah, I basically made up some bullshit that we were visiting him on behalf of his family here in Kenya.
Oh, right.
And we just wanted to check him out, make sure he was alright. I'm talking to her about it, and she's like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But I don't know if she's talking bullshit because she's talking bullshit, or she's talking bullshit because she's lying. And I'm making a streetwise roll to discover this fact with a big old. That's a 6. I can re-roll that and add. That's a 4, which makes 10 because of maths.
She's just a
Just doesn't care either way.
either and or.
Blah.
La.
And as I say, it's Kermin Formatuska, so I'll say it loud because of the pronunciation. I don't get any funny looks from anyone. Nothing particularly funny. Why would he have this place? That's weird. Oh, just that I know that it's one of the pubs he came in. So yeah, one of your cards is all.
I what's he look like again?
Oh, he's yay tall, black guy, beard,
I was gonna wait to see if you danced around the word and then I just got
Yeah.
back.
beard.
Young guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Student?
yeah.
Nah, sorry, love.
Mole halfway down his left cheek. Yeah. No,
Oh, his
I've seen
arse?
him.
No, I'm sure if I'd have seen him, I'd remember him.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Are you the
Oh,
only? You the only server here? You the only barmaid?
Nah, there's Tracy as well. She'll do on the other shifts if she can be bothered to get up off her arse. The guy at the other. Shut up, you slag. Hey!
winner.
Can we ask if we can have a
Dinner
word
chicken.
with Tracy?
You don't need to talk to Trace. What you need to do is fuck off at my pub.
Is this the landlord?
Well, I don't know. It's just he's one of those the two guys you saw stomping earlier. He's
Ah.
at the other end of the bar with a paper. The Sun.
Why? This is you the landlord?
Fuck's it got to do with you?
Well, mate, let's just buy you a drink and we can have a chat, yeah?
Drink, we'll have a chat.
Don't think we need to have a chat. I think you need to fuck off out of here.
Well, we're just
Just
seeing
hanging
what's
out,
happened to
just
a
having a
lad.
pint.
Don't
young-
give a fuck. You can now leave, gents.
Alright. Oh,
Can I try
Finish
it?
my
Can
arm.
I try to intimidate his intimidation?
You can try.
Good luck with that. This is fucking Grant Mitchell. Breaking you. Oh,
6.
It's a 6 so far. Roll
6 on
that.
the wild dice. A second 6.
Shit, yeah, motherfucker.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Hey!
In the bin. Irrelevant. Doesn't count. No.
So do I re-roll?
No, it's gone in the bin, mate. That's it. That's game over. Turn over. Falls in the bin. That's it.
that was a 5, by the way.
Doesn't matter, mate. It's in the bin.
It's in the bin. It's not on the table, it don't count.
That bin's the whole roll.
Hey.
House rules.
Yeah.
It just, you sort of like stand up and he's like, don't even fucking bother. Just get out of my boozer.
Come on, mate. Don't be shirty.
And don't let me
Fuck
fucking
it.
see you in here again.
Fucking
The pair of ya. Go on, fuck off.
Alright, alright.
Clear off.
Alright, alright.
Right, we're leaving.
Finish me drink and I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Could come back tomorrow night and burn this place to the ground.
Oh, loyal and nice person.
Hey, gentlemanly.
Gentlemanly.
He's insulted my honour.
Excuse me, sir. I'm going to burn your pub to the ground. Just giving you notice.
You can put your insurance in order.
I can just imagine you with your white glove. I said good day, sir. We duel at dawn. And then he comes out with his duel. Yes, you bring a weapon, I'll bring a weapon. Oh, alright then. Alright, you'll bring a fucking knife or something because it's a joke. Flamethrower.
Ready? 10 paces, turn to fire. So yeah, 11 o'clock-ish now.
Alright, let's fucking go home. And sightseeing in the morning. He's a cunt. That's all. He's just a fucking cunt.
Can't.
I don't know why he's got their card. Maybe he was supposed to go down there. Maybe they know him. I don't think they know him.
Maybe somebody else gave him. Can we check the other side to the cards? Obviously, you've got the actual.
Pardon?
Sorry, go on. I thought I heard something.
No. I hope we didn't hear something then, because that was quite
Unpleasant.
unpleasant.
Anyway, I completely lost my train of thought.
Choo choo, motherfuckers.
It's gone choo choo. It's gone off fucking cliff into the water.
Hey.
Along with fucking car.
So I reckon that this guy's just a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Just cunts.
It's just being an asshole.
So we'll
We'll go. We'll leave.
have a nap, get some kit,
We'll have a.
and then in the morning we can check out.
We've
The
got
other
what?
places.
We've got the laundrette. We've got the.
Yeah.
Is it mechanics?
Yeah, there's the mechanics. Well, there's used cars, which is probably where he got the fucking car from in the first
Yeah.
I'm going for a piss.
Nah.
Where the garage is probably his mate who fixes cars.
Yeah.
And there's the local Chinese where he gets his grub. I mean, there's nothing weird on there. There's no weird. You know, it's not like Dave's Antiques and special secret stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he's weird. Jaws come for a wee wee.
Shouldn't we fuck with his shit?
No,
I'm joking.
no. Because he's in the toilet. I'm not fucking with his shit while he's in there.
Wait.
What?
Fuck you.
Who?
Chance.
I ain't done nothing. We're on Parker.
Understandable.
Probably true, actually. Yeah. Right, so I don't know where fucking bullshit, innit?
Sort not right though. Just
Their fucking beer, I'll tell you that much. And the fucking
well,
bull
you brought your guts up, didn't you?
didn't clean their fucking tubes out today. Clean my,
Well,
clean my fucking tubes out.
You still feel?
No,
How far you feel better?
I feel a lot better now.
I'm fine.
Has to be debatable, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's debatable whether you're fine. Hey?
Hey, fucking like cat.
Hey, geezer, I'm a flag.
You are a slave.
So what do you want to check out in the morning?
Morning. Let's go
Laundrette, probably.
laundrette first. Don't want to go when it's too busy.
Nah. And then we'll do the Ho Fun Chinese restaurant.
Nah, do Chinese at last. I might drink some. We could get some grub for dinner or something.
We do the cars second and the garage third. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
cracking.
Right, do you want dropping off?
Yeah, mate. Cheers.
Pleasant night was had by all. Apart from that one wanker who's now in the burnt out pub.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Straw's probably going to give us nightmares now, right? That's normally what happens in Cthulhu.
Yeah.
You'll get nightmares and horror and badness, and you wake up feeling like shit. Just like real life.
I hate that. He came back laughing like a maniac.
Of course he did.
Oh God!
Knocked my mind.
No, my man. So, yeah, we decided tomorrow we'll go around the rest of the
Okay.
places, and I'm going to drop him off at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his home.
So we sleep well and we're up in the morning, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Tuesday.
Tuesday,
It's not raining, but it's still grim.
as is London.
Aye.
Oop north.
So,
As is London. Up north.
Grim oop north.
what you doing?
Checking out the laundrette.
Okay,
Laundrette.
laundrette. Ooh, the Stoneleigh Laundrette. Wow, that's a fucking soul-destroying place. Let's have a sanity roll when you walk in. No, I'm joking. It's just, oh god.
Laundrettes are depressing.
They are really depressing places. It's overly warm. It's got that smell, and there's the sound, and there's people just sitting there.
Watching.
Oh,
Yeah, they are depressing.
really is horrible.
Yep.
There's a woman sort of standing there, possibly a woman that runs it kind of thing.
Or the little doorway, because the back room, and they always sat by the doorway to the
Yeah,
back room.
smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you 100% sure we aren't currently in Watford?
you're fucking definitely sure, because by now you'd probably been blown up, stabbed, shot.
What, love?
Alright, what can I do for you?
Asking after a young lad.
Oh yeah?
Black lad. Kerman is called.
Kermit Formatuska.
To give him the full name every time.
Yeah, beard.
Black.
I think I've seen him in
Student.
a couple of... Yeah, I see we get so many students coming through here, don't we? I think he might have been in a couple of times.
Yeah. Notice anything weird? Anybody with him who seemed a bit off? Or...
No, he's not in any sort of trouble, is he?
He's on an accident, and we were just wondering whether it's.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh.
He's broken a couple of his bones.
Oh!
But
Oh, how'd that happen?
we don't know. We just found him like that. Shut
You
your
might have been
gob.
thrown through a window,
Maybe.
and I will scan about and check the windows up.
Check all the windows. Yes, the fucking.
It's this kind of shape.
Human-shaped window in the front.
It'll be about yay high, about that sort of shape, and will look fairly human.
No.
Maybe a bit of red tomato sauce around the edge just for effect.
No.
No broken.
No, I can't say I have.
Jesus, her voice just changed.
I know.
She's suddenly from the north.
I know.
No.
No.
Right then, we'll be off.
She didn't seem suspect or anything about it.
Oh, I don't know. Does she have a tentacle? Huh? No. She was a laundrette-teer.
That's the problem.
A laundrette-teer.
We've got the most blah possible search places. Like,
Yeah.
Just like blah, blah. Somewhere he ate. Somewhere he might have drank. I mean, the old bull's still a bit weird because he probably didn't go there very often. Maybe someone gave him the card and he just put it in there.
Or somebody
The
else
place
with
where
it,
he got the car from, because used cars, it's an old banger. Yes, he bought it, but it's an old car. Laundrette where he cleans his clothes. Blah. Anyway, got to do the legwork. At least we
Yeah.
can charge her for it, eh?
Yeah, we could charge you for it. All these hours we're going to clock up.
Cock up, my man.
Anyway,
Bye-bye.
where are we next? We used
Garage.
cars.
Used cars
Yeah,
first,
used
and then
cars
garage.
first and then garage.
The used cars. What's that one?
Rex's garage.
Rex's
Used cars
garage.
is Green's used cars.
Green's used cars.
So which one are you doing first, sorry?
Green's used cars.
Green's used cars. Right, it's down road from the old fucking Bull Inn.
Oh, fucking
Round the corner. It's a great place, you know. There's a sewage farm on one side of the road, a junkyard that side of the road, and then the used car lot.
Cracking.
Yeah, it's got a few cars in the display area. And you can hear sounds coming from the workshop, small building next to it as well.
Is there like a office building or just a little?
You can see the office, but the minute you sort of walk onto the thing, a figure pops out from the garage area. Up you guys! That's a mid-40-ish guy comes. He's got his overalls on. Comes sort of slightly limping over as he's trying to clean his hands with a cloth. After anything in particular, gents?
We're just asking around about a lad we know. Kermit, called black lad.
Reckon he might have bought one of your cars.
Yeah, we reckon he might have bought one of your cars.
It's possible. I do shift quite a few motors here.
Mini Cooper. License plate.
GLE 36J?
L361.
361, nice, 36J, mate.
Alright, it's 36J. You told us
Fucking
361 before.
Yeah. I sold it to him.
Didn't notice anything. I mean, how long's he had it? Can't have been that long if you only just sold it to him.
About a week, innit? About a week.
That makes sense because he took the money out of his bank.
About 150 quid, was it?
Paid for it in cash, you did?
Paid for it in cash, you're saying?
Yep.
Very nice. That's easy for you, isn't it? Didn't seem a bit funny at all when he was buying it.
What do you mean?
Well, very shortly after that, it turns out he was in an accident. Not a car accident, there was nothing wrong with the car itself, but he's now in hospital. And it seems that something happened to him. And we just weren't sure if he was maybe trying to run away or something like that. Weren't sure. Was it you who sold him the car?
Yeah.
Didn't seem acting suspicious or in any way
Nah.
strange.
It's a good little motor, good little runner, that one.
Yeah.
He told me he was a student, so I thought, I'll knock a bit off for him.
It's pretty.
It just clears me stock through quicker.
He didn't. So he drove it out of here, did he?
Yeah.
He didn't bring anything with him, like a bag or anything. Looks like someone's been rummaging around in his boot.
The spare wheel was moved. Wasn't in where it's supposed to be. It was tilted, moved. Looks like somebody's been rummaging.
I have no idea. I mean, I give him I gave it a once over before the morning he was going to buy it. I gave it a quick clean up.
Yeah.
But I might not clean it up to his tastes. Right, you know. It was all fine when he left here.
Yeah.
Any chance we could have a look at the records? Just to see what the car, if there was anything particularly going on with the car.
Yeah, come on through the office.
Cheers, mate.
And so the office is the lower, on the ground level of this little building. He obviously lives here as well.
First floor for the
And he goes
American
in.
viewers.
Take a seat,
Yeah.
gents. I'll.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
It's just a very simple office. You can see there's a door that leads off to. Looking at it, that would probably go off into the garage area where he was working. And he goes behind his desk. Right, let's have a little look-see then. And he goes over to a filing cabinet and starts flicking through. Oh, bugger. And he sort of stops for a minute, goes through, limp's got a bit worse, sits down and goes, well, there you go, that's the bits and pieces I've got for the car.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Look through.
Yes, nothing out of the ordinary at all.
Do you know Rex's garage?
Yep.
Are they like mates of yours or?
I wouldn't say mates as such, but I know of them, I send some work their way if it's too big for me, and they'll send work here. Why do you ask?
The only reason I ask is I don't know, you said you go for the car clean out, but we found some cards in the glove box.
I stick cards in all the cards.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
For-
yeah, yeah.
just for you and them?
Just for a little fee, or just all the local areas.
Oh, good to know.
I just throw them in each of the glove boxes.
You can't.
Nice one.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good idea. Good idea.
Good idea, mate.
Car screeches up outside into the old parking lot, locks up the wheels, just skids to a halt. It's one of them Jag XJ fucking 6s, nice motor, pure black. And two guys get out, and it's the two from the pub.
Ah.
And the guy goes, "Excuse me a minute, gents," and
Yeah, of course.
fumbles about. Gets his stick, which he hasn't been using up till now, and then limps out.
When you say what was about, it looks like he was getting a
There
envelope of some kind.
you have no idea, but there was obviously some shenanigans going on with him in that drawer.
So this is.
I mean-
Well, don't put it that way, Strong. All the way up to the elbow.
Right, and he goes hobbling out, and you can see through the windows. You can see he goes over to them. There's a little bit of a chat, and something passes from him to them, and they sort of get back in the car, and it screeches
So
off again. And
It's the Mitchell brother lookalike.
yeah, kind of, and he comes hobbling back in. So, gents, is there anything else I can help you with?
Really appreciate the help, actually, because
Yeah.
we've been a bit worried about
As I said, he was fine here.
cool.
Quick question. Them blokes who just pulled up, they frequent the old pool, don't they?
You police?
No.
Yeah.
Private.
Oh, private. I was in the army myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, RAF. But yeah, they're the old, they're the old.
Be okay.
Yeah, they run the bar. They run the old ball.
Nice fellas.
Oh yeah,
Seem
yeah.
nice enough.
Nice enough, and don't cross it.
Is that what they're doing?
Don't know what you mean.
Come on.
Hey, you don't know if,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
know if they've had a chat with him.
Do you know if they've had a chat with him?
Why would they want to chat with us? Stupid.
I don't know, man. We're just following up.
Never know.
We're just trying to help out our mate, aren't we?
Well, as I said, I've told you all I know, gents. If there's anything else, you know, please feel free.
Of course, mate.
Of course, if you're after a new motor, I can do you a deal.
Hopefully, after this, in a
Hopefully
little while,
after
we
this.
will be, yeah. Our
Hopefully,
Fiesta's practically falling apart.
Practically, it is falling apart.
It is falling apart, yeah. If any luck,
The
we'll upgrade
exhaust.
and we'll give you a shot.
I can do you a deal on yeah, something. You know?
Well, mate,
Exhaust
cheers.
is,
Trade it in, trade
tie
it in for
wrapped
scrap.
I don't think even next door would take that piece of shit. Man.
Fair
I mean,
play.
Christ, I'm glad you didn't park it completely outside. That would have lowered the whole tone of the place, wouldn't it? Fuck's sake.
Cheers for your help, mate.
All right,
Appreciate it.
no worries. And he sort
Yeah.
of gets up and limps to the door and shake your hands as you depart.
Shank it.
What have I done? What have I done?
At least you know where the fucking cards came from.
Yeah.
Let's not bother checking out the other ones, eh?
No.
The irony. Imagine if that had been the last fucking one we'd have looked at as well.
Oh, no!
Oh, bollocks.
Fucking
Well, do you think of any leads that we've got?
the letters.
We got the letters.
I mean, short of going to the library and seeing if we can find a fucking...
You can you translate it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Might
It
work.
doesn't look like it's written in.
In-
Give me a bloody roll. Give me some notice rolls or investigation rolls or any
Investigation.
something.
Investigation. Let's go to D8.
6.
8
Oh, boom.
plus 6, 14.
Ah, okay. For some reason, a little flashback to school. That's kind of French.
French.
Some of that's a bit French.
A bit French.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Croissant. Hey.
Je voudrais manger ton visage.
Oh, je m'appelle Straw. Avez-vous?
Je vais parker.
Hey, look at us! Multilingual. We can also speak fluent bullshit.
Hey! And that's how we all cope.
Aye.
I don't know where you'd go for fucking someone who can speak French.
Well, I've been around.
I mean, a local school, but that looks
Do I
a
know
bit
any-
weird.
With my work, do I know any people who can translate?
Not that you're aware
Just
of.
pop down the library.
Pop down library.
Pop down the library.
They'll have a.
They'll have someone that can help you out.
No, we don't have time for the
used to
word
love-
dirt.
I used to love the library where you'd go there and then you'd go, I want to find out some stuff, and they'd point you in the right direction and help you out. Now it's just, here's the internet. And it's like, I mean, it's a shame, because I remember all the little cards when you used to have to look up a book and they'd go through it all. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Love
woman
that.
sort of looks at it, she goes, oh, I think Betty might know about this. Just, and eventually, yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, it's basically just letters from home. Because it's not French, but it's a pidgin
the dialect
of,
of
yeah,
French
Yeah,
dialect.
it comes from
of French and Bantu, in fact.
Frantu.
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 Yeah, and
English.
it's just home stuff.
Yeah.
It's literally
Like
just
English, which is what Northerners speak.
they can't
Northern
speak.
English is
They have to use sign language.
Yours is Singlish.
English. Yeah.
So yeah,
Spanglish is a thing, and
Spanglish, Wenglish.
it's just
Weng-
stuff from home.
What are you trying to think of?
A brain.
I can see the steam coming out of his
Yeah,
ears. I'm
so
not sure if
can
it
I.
shows on the camera.
Filipinos speak. It's not.
Whatever
Called
you pay
Filipino.
them to speak.
No, it's not called Filipino. It's called Tagalog. I think there's a thing called Tanglish or something like that, which sounds quite bollocks, but it's definitely a Filipino English.
Brilliant and completely pointless.
Anyway, yeah, I know.
Let us know in the comments. Because none of us
Don't
can
let
be
us know
asked
in
to
the
look
comments
it up.
because we don't care.
Nah.
Hey, we don't fucking care.
Letters from home, fucking.
Letters from
blah.
home. We found out where the money went.
If I didn't know better,
I'd say we've missed something. Major.
Dun dun dun.
if I didn't know better,
Wow, I can run Cthulhu games for you guys all day long. It's so easy.
if I didn't
What have
know
we
better, I'd
missed?
think.
Here's the plot line, and here's where you're going.
If I didn't know better, I'd think it was something to do with that mask, but it's clearly just a fucking wooden mask. The skull's bullshit as well.
Twat. Twat. Don't you feel a cunt? Yeah, wanker.
Short of, while we're in the library,
Uh-huh.
We look up the button.
no, I mean,
Hey up.
that's the problem. I'm wondering, checking the local paper for the kind of couple of days either side of when
Yeah.
he got put in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an afternoon's work, but it means going through, finding out if... Because his name might not necessarily be mentioned, but a black guy being thrown through a window
Would be
that
written
that
down.
would be in the local paper. Because
At that point, if you're not following what's going on, you would have probably gone, I could do this! And at this point, there'll be a big flashy thing coming up going, plot line, this is what they should be doing. Whack, 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 whack,
well,
whack.
in the library you got the little micro...
Yeah,
We can check that.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can check that out.
I don't...
Have we gone that far from the objective at this point?
No, you haven't gone that far,
The
but
problem is, with any role-playing game...
there is now a point where you're kind of you haven't really missed anything.
But it's not following
It's
the
not
right
obvious,
thing.
but
Yeah.
there is a thing that you can do now that I've only just thought about, which is like, oh, well, we'll just do that then. Nah, that'll solve that problem, and then you could get onto point B.
Crikey. Of 26.
There's no fucking way I've got 26 parts to this one, mate.
Not with me involved.
Exactly.
Be off on
Oh,
a tangent.
Well, we'll
about
check
it.
that. I mean, that's an afternoon's work. We can go through the local... Because the library will have all of the local papers.
Yes, it does.
So we know what we're looking for. We know how to look for stuff because we've got investigation
Yep. So
skill.
give me an investigation. Give me an investigation roll.
An investigation.
A 2.
A 7.
Okay, you're having no fucking luck.
Am I reading the star at this
You're,
point?
you're like, you fucking, I
There's
bet.
no boobs! Where's the boobs?
Where's the boob?
You're like, look, cunt, I'll pay you for this shit. And you're sitting there reading the paper, and he's like, oh,
He's
he's doing this. I wish I'd have lived in the age when I could have done that. Nothing.
Hooray!
But
I like big
there
butts.
He cannot lie. No, there has been a. It hasn't hit mainstream news, but there have been more disappearances of late. But that could be any bloody thing. You know, this is London. People come here, people disappear. People come here because they want to disappear. People just come here and go again. But it just seems like there have been, so-and-so's been reported missing. So-and-so's been reported missing. But none of it is... And it's only because you just happened, it's like, well, so-and-so's gone missing. Blah, 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 blah. But, oh.
That's interesting. No kind of location where they've gone missing from.
No, it's just
London.
Londinium, the fine city.
No, Norwich is a fine city.
It is, because it says so.
I love that that's their motto. And I love, because I love Norwich. I love it
I
with
love
my heart.
Norwich. We
It's an
love
amazing
Norwich.
place. However,
Great place.
the tagline is, it's a fine city. And I know that they mean, it's a fine city. But what you hear is,
It's a fine
it's
city.
a fine city.
But
It's
you need somewhere to stand, someone to stand there, and every car that goes past, it's a fine city! It's a fine city! It's a fine city!
When it gets to rush hour, he has to walk.
Oh, cities go is fine. You know.
It's a great
But I
pubs.
love Norwich. I
Great
love
pubs.
it a lot.
It's our favourite place to go. So, yeah.
Well,
Hold the ground full of water.
we are going to.
And a gribbly monster.
We don't need to now look at those because that's all wank.
Yeah.
There was no radio, so there was no music playing.
Could we have
This
a
car was
African
reasonably
masks
clean.
in the library?
You certainly can. Yes, if you like to go just down that aisle there, just to the left, there's a African culture and stuff. Whole lot of books there for you. Thank you.
Encyclopedias and stuff.
We'll go have a look for masks.
This is Cthulhu. You're in a library. Oh, books.
Again, random 80s.
What's this one? Necronomicon.
Ex Mortis.
Oh, that was red? Oh. No, one of the
read
things
from the book.
back when I were a lad in the 80s.
It is. Will you whip it?
You'll whip it in your plastic
There
out.
was one book in the library that I would go and it was a reference book, so I couldn't take it out.
Reference book.
Fucking
Right?
hell.
But it was an arms and armour book, and it
Oh,
was
right.
like yay thick, glossy pictures all the way through, and it was all the way from basically like
Pig on a stick.
Celtic, like a pointy stick, all the way up to Second
Yeah.
World War tanks. And I used to just go there on a Saturday and just hang out and just read it because it was fucking awesome. And I couldn't take it home and read it properly.
Yeah, because it
But
was a
I-
reference
but
book.
I used to love that. Fucking libraries, man. And now it's almost too easy to find stuff on the internet. You just
Yeah.
don't even bother looking now.
Yeah.
Go, it's
And that's
there.
why I did not set this game in now. So, right, we'll just go online.
Search the bone.
Game over. What the fuck is the point of that?
Kenya,
Yeah.
masks,
So, come on in.
death.
Yeah.
So,
That's
investigation
a
rolls.
good day's worth. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
African masks. They're they are tribal. They are African. They are
with any luck, there'll
mask-like.
be pictures, and
There are pictures. Yeah, that none of them. They're all.
Kenyan, the bone, references to the bone. Oh, fuck it hell.
Nah.
Oh, you're in a fucking.
I've got a headache.
Nah.
I just had a really strange feeling, and I don't
Oh,
know.
a strange feeling. Hold on.
Hey up.
I want to get it checked out.
Or was it this sort of strange feeling?
No, the bone. The bone, could that be referring to some sort of voodoo?
Hoodoo?
You do.
Do
What?
Remind me of the babe!
Yes! Saw my baby
Crying hard as babes could cry. What could I do? His love had gone and left me feeling blue. Nobody knew.
I need a wee. That singing labyrinth made me need to wee.
Oh, so much for being a dark and gloomy game.
Fucking fucking David Bowie! Why not? Why not?
Oh no, you give them everything on a plate. And that's what I love about some games, is you can give them everything.
And people are so stupid.
I remember running a cult game back in, I think it was the late 90s, and I basically, the whole plot was the players were, it was futuristic-y, they were part of a weapons design team.
Right.
So they were designing all these great big fucking rail guns and
Yeah.
shit like that. And it got to a point where they realised that these guns weren't being tested on pigs anymore, they're actually being tested on people. And they're like, oh fucking hell, no, we're out of that. But then once they left that job, then their whole lives went to shit because of that. So basically I compiled this folder and it had photos, pictures of weapons, train timetables, everything.
Yeah.
And I just compiled this folder and I then went, right, let's now work all of this into a story. And I worked, right, what's this? It's a scrap of paper, right, that's going to be this. I linked it all together and I went, right, you're all told to meet at a pub at a certain time. You get there, this bloke just walks past and goes, boom, and runs off. And they're like, and they had to go through and work out the entire adventure through scraps. Wow, was it good? Because for those first 2 sessions, I was like, "Yep, you lot do what you need to do. I'm just going to sit."
I'm going to sit here and do what I want.
There was a picture frame of a couple, and they're like, "The fuck's this?" There was something actually written in the
Inside.
fucking mental, really was. Right, I'll have one more because we've got guests. So, that's a good day wasted.
Well,
But you've got on good terms with the people that run the place. So that's
The library.
it's always well, it is in Cthulhu. It's always good
Yeah.
to know the librarians.
Huh.
Yeah.
just going. She didn't give us the medical. Did we have to give the medical records back?
Yeah, it's
Still got. So just thinking about it, there's not. I know it sounds ridiculous, but there's not like a link from. Was it? It wasn't left arm. Was it? Was left arm?
Left arm, right ankle.
no,
There was no kind of obvious.
no.
It ain't gonna draw out like a pentagram on him.
Not even a pentagram.
I did
the
that.
middle of
I
his-
did that before in a game as well. I had an event happen that just up to, to the north of Stonehenge and everything, and they got the map and they're like, "If something happens here tonight, there's trouble." And a whole bunch of devil dogs ran across the M, whatever it was, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Amazing. I've run so much shit in my life; it's ridiculous. I haven't run anything good.
So we haven't. So we haven't found anything about that guy through a window. We
No.
haven't found anything out about his injuries.
No.
The cards were a.
Were put in by the.
We're not a red herring, but I don't know what the. So a red herring is something that.
False lead.
Yeah, it was a.
It was a red.
kind of red herring.
It was a red herring. You herringed us.
Maybe it was a slight off-colour fish.
It was a herring.
It was a herring. Yeah. Or was it?
Yes.
Yes.
As opposed to a red mackerel, which is a kipper. Which is where red herring comes from.
I
They're
don't
using
care.
herrings instead of mackerel and kippers, which they should be using. So anyway, there doesn't seem to be any connection with his wounds of any kind.
Wounds?
His wounds.
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
it's
Nothing there.
wounds. So the African mask is just a thing he brought from home, as far as we can tell.
But you started throwing up when I touched it. Can we go back and test that again?
No, you're not touching my winky again. You
It's
dirty
just a
son
bit
of
of
a...
wood. I mean, we can go and have a look if you like, but it's just a bit of wood.
No.
That's what she said.
Have a look if you like.
I'm sorry, H.P. Lovecraft. I am so sorry. I'm so
We
many
are
levels.
just brutalising this.
I will operate you like a hand puppet. That's the thing I will point out about the Fantasy Flight Cthulhu stuff. I think of that as a separate thing. Like, you've got the actual Cthulhu mythos, and then you've got, the Fantasy
The thing
Flight
is, that stuff
version.
is still...
Canon.
Oh, it
Still
is
pretty good.
It
Pretty
is
good.
very good, but what I mean to say is people look at it and think that's what Cthulhu is,
No.
but it's not.
No,
it's
it's
not in
not.
the traditional sense
No.
because you have to make it into a playable story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm not going to lie.
We're stumped.
I can think of 2, 3 leads.
Oh, well, yeah, because you've got a fucking adventure there.
Oh yeah. Howard. Well, maybe you stop fucking drinking and put a bit more fucking time and effort into fucking thinking. You're having no fucking more tonight because you're going to be playing games at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. You slag!
Your face is slag. Anyway.
Hello. What you gonna do? Can I fake for that, Parker?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
At this point, there will be literally people screaming at their screens what to follow.
I hope so.
And we've just missed it completely.
You fucking dicks, you could do this and that and who and horror. Yeah.
I'm looking at my notes again, and yeah. The bone. I know
Winky, winky, poo, poo, bum, bum,
is a
titty,
thing, but I
titty,
mean,
winky,
without-
winky, bum, bum, poo.
it's not exactly the sort of thing you can look up. Is the bone? I mean, that's the bone.
Unless we look up cross-reference the bone and African masks.
We did that.
Is that what we did? Yes.
You pretty much.
We did ask about that.
We've scoured the library for references to the
Yeah.
bone.
Winky.
Oh, Winky. He was found in the
Elevator.
in the lift.
In the lift.
In
Sorry,
the
I'm
lift.
not a yank.
Ah, you fucking wanker.
Yanky wanky.
Sorry, wasn't I?
Strange sound effects.
So somehow he's managed to get from wherever he was
So he stumbled. He must have stumbled
to a lift,
to the
and there's
left.
no broken windows, and yet he's covered in broken glass.
That's
and-
from a window.
That's from a broken window, and he's got bits of glass in it, and broken bits and cuts. And somehow he's got from where he was to the lift.
What Willy Wonka's lift was it?
Well, less than about Willy Wonka is lift.
And we
The
didn't,
better.
we didn't notice anything. There were no blood stains, no. We were relatively observant people. You know, we did look for broken glass and things like that
Did you where?
in the place where we were.
In his.
No, it wasn't.
I want to go back to. I want to go back to Old Bull. See if I can wind up Mitchell.
Oh,
brother.
they're just cunts.
Well, that's the point. Just go and wind them up.
I mean, they're local thugs. They'll fucking have us. They're just a pair of cunts.
Do we just go back to the doctor and tell her we're currently out of Leeds? Well, we are out
Let's-
of Leeds.
let's not-
'Cause Leeds up north, but.
Northern jokes. Look, there's got to be something going on.
It's got to be.
Because the weirdest thing is that he's appeared in the lift as if by magic. Check the lift. Maybe he was dumped in through the top of the lift.
Yeah, why would, how would someone get to that?
I don't
How many
fucking know.
floors?
I don't know how they do it.
I know how
I fucking
If
know!
I knew how they do it, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No.
You daft cunt.
I'm just saying, if we get down there,
There's the lass who found him, who was really scared. She seemed really off.
yeah, she's made well. We made friends with her, so maybe
No,
we'll
we
have
didn't.
a
No, we
pleasant
didn't.
conversation
Fucking not.
about how her mate
You
was.
dirty fucking liar.
Maybe. Just like.
It's like real.
Well, let's go back to the Studi digs. You can see if you can find her floating around.
Yeah.
And then her name's Jane, as I recall.
Yeah.
Fucking helpful, isn't it?
That's a yes from someone who's like, yep. Maybe.
Yeah.
So, where you going?
Student digs.
Back to student digs. Again,
Yep. Same guy.
guy's like. goes back to reading his paper.
I'm gonna proper bang on the.
I'll knock on the window with the fiver in hand.
Comes over. Gentlemen,
And
what can I do for you tonight?
Do you know the room number? A group of when we were here last time, when we went upstairs, there was a group of
students who came down.
Jane Monroe lives the next one across from.
Because she was the one who found.
She's the one who
Cameron,
found
wasn't she?
Jeremy.
Oh, that reminds me. There's some post here for him.
Oh, we'll take it to him.
Okay. There's a pigeon thing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I'll put it in my pocket. Won't open it in front of him.
Yeah, she's up on same.
Same floor.
Yeah, same
What
floor.
room number?
8 something. 8 something still. 8. Here we go. 814.
814. And that's
Matt
Jane
Mercer would
Monroe.
have been proud of me. Pulled that one out of the bag. The ball bag.
Monroe.
Ah, Monroe.
Secret Island. She's training to be a doctor.
Yes, she
The island of Dr. Monroe.
I just find it weird that.
They dumped him on his floor. Why would you not dump him somewhere where nobody knows him?
Well, not even that, but somehow he's managed to get to his room. I mean, you're clearly a man who's good at his job. You know where people are. You know,
I am, yes I am, Gov. God blimey, strike a light.
You know where people are. You know where they live. You
Yeah.
know how they get about. And yet somehow he's managed to appear in the elevator with no one seeing him.
Left.
Hey, well, I remember seeing him walk through, he was fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah?
What, he was fine and then he went in the elevator. Left.
Yeah?
So you saw him go in the lift, and then all of a sudden, between here and upstairs, he's.
Well, he looked like he looked a bit beaten up when he walked past.
Beaten up.
Well, yeah, he looked a bit rough, a bit sore, a bit rough and ready, a bit frayed around the edges.
So whatever happened.
Hey, I'm just the doorman.
I know that, mate. I'm not saying you did anything. I'm not suggesting that. I mean, other people.
Or is he?
I wouldn't say that.
Have him!
Fuck him.
I just mean that. He was
All right,
found-
he came through here, and I thought he'd been in a scrap.
Right. But he didn't say anything
Well,
about it.
fuck no, of course I'm not going to say anything about it, am I?
You didn't see he was chatting with anyone then?
No, he came through
Before
his
he came
own.
in?
Anybody follow close behind or?
No. He came back in earlier because he'd just been allocated a car space.
Yeah.
He came
Just
in,
bought one.
went upstairs, got some bits, went back out, was clean. I presume he was cleaning his car. New car, he was doing some cleaning. That's what I assumed. And then then he came back through. I don't fucking know.
Shall we go have a look at the flats? If he's
Look,
gone
mate,
up,
Look, mate, this is important. No one's trying to pin the blame on you or anything. We just want to make sure that he, because if this starts happening to students all over the fucking joint.
All right. He came. He bought his new car, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He came here.
Yeah.
Went upstairs, started to clear it out, and then he came back through in a state, disappeared upstairs. Then he came back down and went out again. And then I don't know. But then when he came back, that's when he was looking like he'd been dragged through a fucking ditch backwards. And that's all I know, and that's all I'm fucking saying.
Right. But like time
Right now,
wise,
I'd
are we talking
suggest-
within the last 5 minutes, like 5-10 minutes? He hadn't had time to go into town or anything.
didn't able to go far. So he was close.
Now I suggest you boys.
Right,
do-
yeah. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
Mate, we won't.
All right.
You can continue reading your paper.
Thank you. You ain't seen me, Roy.
Right. So someone's beat him up.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Well,
Wow!
clearly.
You could be the new Sherlock Holmes!
I was just stating
But
it.
he came back. He went away. He came back. He went away. He came back.
But he said he
beaten
was
up.
in something seemed off about him.
Yeah. So something about the car.
Something about. Did he find
We
the skull?
assume-
Has he found the skull in the car? Maybe the plastic skull. Has somebody done it as a
That's
prank?
I don't know.
Why would it be on top of his TV of all places? Why would you keep something like that on top of your
Because
TV?
clearly it's not. It's like a joke. He knows it's a joke. If you thought it was serious, you wouldn't put it on top of your telly. you'd think, oh fucking hell, it's a big important thing. Ah.
No,
it's
no,
an
no,
actual
no.
skull.
He knew it was a plastic one, but it's given him a shock, and he's been miffed up about it.
Maybe. Let's check the car again. Is the car still there?
This car is still there.
Yep, we're gonna have another
Check under
snoop
the
around.
car, check around the car, check behind the car, on top of the car, inside the boot, in the hood.
It's a car. It's been recently cleaned and looted by you two.
Oh, we put it back.
Really?
I haven't got any driving gloves.
No, there's nout.
Checking the post without opening it. Does it seem to be in the same envelope and from the same people who this previous... Because we had a stack of envelopes.
No,
Well, it's different.
it's different. Nah, I said good day, sir.
Does it seem to be... Is there an obvious sender?
I think you will find
Return address.
it is. It's actually not. There's no thingy as such. It's basically. It just says from pathology.
Pathology.
Well, he was a medical student. You know, he was
Well,
a
yeah.
medical student.
We're gonna open it.
So we'll have to, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Part of our job.
Okay. It's from.
We'll sit in the Fiesta and we'll...
We'll sit.
Right. This is dated Thursday last week.
So the day after Wednesday, I got beat up.
Oh,
That wasn't obvious. No, I
that
wasn't
he got
saying.
beat up.
Yeah, he got
Thursday
beat up on the
because
Wednesday.
he got beaten up on the Wednesday.
You can come again.
Not the day after. On
Okay,
the Wednesday.
it's from, it's from a Dr. T. Edgerton to former Scooter Kermin student. Reference, bone sample 14352. Identification request. This specimen is the middle phalange, finger bone, of the forefinger of a human aged between 18 to 25, established by the evaluation of calcium deposits. Blood group overage, fragments of adhering flesh and other pathological indicators suggest it was severed approximately 5 days before examination. The absence of skin and muscular fibres and indentations in the bone itself suggest it was attacked by rodents and or other scavengers after it was severed. Please note that you have not filled in the patient record number for this specimen. Please do so immediately. You bad, bad man.
Finger. Middle
Brought in a finger.
125. Blood group O. 5 days before it was eaten by rats.
Where did the finger come from?
A hand.
We don't know.
Hey! Oh, I'm stating the
You
obvious now,
fucking-
man. Well, I was stating the obvious earlier.
Actually, yes, you did.
Shall we go to pathology? And snoop around?
Oh, I guess we'll have to have a chat with Mr. T. Egerton.
Yep.
Now that we know that old Kerman's in a bad state.
Okay, so you go back to the hospital.
Yep.
Okay, so it's early evening. You get back to the hospital. You ask around. So yeah, you'll find Dr. Egerton down there in his office, working
Very much.
late as usual.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. We'll knock on the office door.
Yes.
We'll go in.
Dr. Egerton?
Yes.
Dr. Egerton.
Can I help you?
We hope so.
We hope so. We're looking into a disturbance involving, we believe, maybe a student of yours, Kermin.
Not a student of mine, but I know of him. I know of his current
He's
predicament.
that he's been put in a ward.
Yes.
We were just wondering. I can't really say we were kind of invading privacy.
So you've come in here and you don't actually know why
Look,
you've come in
look.
here.
Just we came.
Gentlemen, I am very, very
we've
busy.
we've had a link to you about what's happened.
How?
It could be that one of the communications that you've had with him has been. Look, he sent you a finger.
Yes.
Right. We were hoping to get some more information about it.
There's not
'Cause
much
he's been
more I can
beaten
add to the
up and
report.
he's now claiming that he's been possessed by a demon. And
There's
he's talking
nothing
about
else.
a
There's
bone.
nothing else I can add to that report. It's a human finger bone.
Did he say where he got it from?
No, it was just put through the pathology labs. I checked it myself. It's a human finger. There's no unusual properties about it, but it has been gnawed on, possibly by something as large as a dog.
Okay, and where is it now? Is it under your lock and key? Assuming you didn't send it back to him.
Return to sender.
No, I have actually still got it.
Okay.
Would we be okay to borrow it?
Borrows maybe a strong word. If we could perhaps see.
Have a
the
look.
figure.
Have a look.
Fine, fine, come with me.
Cheers.
Just takes you down to pathology, and he does get a few odd looks on the way, and he's like, nah. And lo and behold, into pathology, messes around for a bit with a few drawers, and goes, right, there you go, and it's
Think of that.
finger
So it's the bones, just one
bones,
section
a
of
little bit of flesh hanging off of it, and you know, if you look closely enough, yes, that looks like there are gnaw marks on it. Not having witnessed the bone with gnaw marks on, because Parker just has a tendency to eat the bones as well.
straight in.
I wonder where I think of
And,
Right.
would there be anything else?
Nah. Shall we go back to
Just take the bloody thing and be done with it. This is more paperwork for me, so just go.
Thank you.
Borrow
Dr.
it. Yes,
Egerton.
you can at the end.
Wrap it up and
Wrap it
make sure
up.
it's in plastic and.
Not just gonna fucking pull my wallet out
Do you
and the
know,
finger's gonna fly out as well.
You haven't seen me, right?
I mean, I don't know. Can you say if it's male or female or?
It's a bloody finger.
All right. Cheers for your time.
Could this be?
Seems to make people angry.
It's a bone, and he was describing of the bone. Shall we go show it?
Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how that
Yeah.
happens, eh? That's probably
So-
not a great idea, but. I mean,
Is
I'm
there a
not looking
payphone
through
at
the
the
plastic.
Yes!
Okay.
Bloody hell, it's the 80s, not the fucking early 20s.
No, I was just wondering if you had payphones in hospital back
Hey, there's beer films in hospital.
then. Yeah. So
Because
I
you're a
just had-
tiny child.
what?
Don't know anything about young days back
We
in
know
the world of
nothing,
young.
Jon Snow.
Right, this is
Suggesting-
set
you
10 years.
suggesting we're old.
10 years
No.
before you were
It
born.
was 10 years before I was born. My oldest sibling was 1989,
Wow.
Fucking hell.
and he's nearly 30.
Cock.
To be fair, I'm only 7 at this point.
That is very true.
You're only 7. I'm only 7.
He's only 7 now.
Mentally.
Mentally.
Oh.
Ah, we all soon jumped on that bandwagon.
Yes, we did.
Right, so let's go and find Kearney.
So I was going to say, shall we ring Dr. Fowler and see if we can arrange another meeting?
There was a wobble.
Fucking
Alien.
hell, hasn't been playing all afternoon. Now you're saying it's out of fucking power. You're a cunt. You'll have to make do with no fucking
Just plug it
sounds.
in.
Of course it's fucking plugged in, you gunt. Nah. I hate tablets and technology.
I hate you. Apparently.
Right. We do.
I was going to ring Dr. Fowler.
Hello, Dr. Fowler.
Hi, it's Keith from Johnson and Harris.
Oh, hello, Mr. Johnson.
We've just acquired a item we wish to just acquire that. We wish to show Kermin. Would you be able to organise maybe another visit? for us?
I'm actually in my office now. Where are you?
We're in the lobby.
Then give me 10 minutes and I'll be down to get you.
Okay. Make sure we press reject to get our coins collect.
Go
Get our
on
coins
over
back.
there. And lo and behold, 10 minutes later, here she is.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Nothing else has happened since we were here earlier today?
No.
Or yesterday? Late yesterday?
No.
No.
He hasn't improved though. There's been no change.
Okay.
Okay, so into the into his room. There he
Yeah.
is again, all fucking strapped up.
So, I'll say, is she in the room with us, or is she
Yeah.
just biding up? I'll say I'm going. He keeps talking about the burn, right?
Yes, it
Is that Kermit?
is. Yes, it is.
Or is it just you on a normal Friday? Because it's Friday and you're
I can't tell.
Keeps referencing the burn. Now we've had a talk with Dr. Egerton.
Yes.
And Kerman had sent him this and showed her the finger burn.
Okay.
Is this maybe the burn he's talking about?
I have no idea.
Are we okay to show him it?
Again, I have no idea.
I'm going to show him it. Fucking hell!
Let's have some fucking rolls, you cunts! He's just I'm pretty sure it's a thingy-majig roll on something for some
Spirit.
craziness. It's a sand roll, so
crazy.
I'm pretty sure it's a guts
Spirit.
roll.
Spirit.
Where's the fuck? Wait a moment! I didn't think this was ever going to happen.
We found the one thing that he's most terrified in the world.
And you've just shown it
and
to
then we
him.
just went.
You absolute cunts! Oh, you know you're not feeling well and you're not happy with the world.
Yeah,
There you go. Now how'd you fucking feel?
And it's not just any old bone, it's specifically the one bone that we know might have some sort of relevance to him.
Oh, yeah, bastards. Right, let's have a... Oh, you're not gone insane yet, but you're on the fucking way. So, let us have...
Come in. We all float down here.
Alright, let's have a sanity check. I'm just going to make something to fucking go along. So, give me guts rolls, please, gentlemen.
Spirit.
Spirit.
No,
Nope,
guts.
We haven't got a guts.
You haven't got... Do you mean you haven't got fucking guts?
We haven't got
We've got
guts.
spirit.
Well, use that then.
D8.
Fucking guts.
Oh, motherfucker!
He got
Yay!
double. I got 5.
You're fine, Parky.
I got an 8. I got another 8.
Oh fucking hell!
16,
22.
20.
You're used to people screaming when you get your boner out. You, however,
I'm so totes cool.
I just drove a guy insane.
you failed, didn't you? What did you roll?
I got 5.
Oh, no, you're okay, but you're like, oh,
Oh fuck.
oh,
Feel a
oh.
bit wiggy.
He's fucking screaming like a cunt, and she's like, get out, everybody out.
Well, that's the bone then.
Well, that's the bone then.
Let's go.
Confirmed.
Let's be out, shall we then?
Yeah. Let's run.
Well, let's not run. Let's walk reasonably quickly.
Yeah.
Walk in a brisk manner.
Just once we're
Because running makes you look guilty.
He is still screaming as you are like,
Why would you be so afraid of a burn? Well, obviously there's something majorly wrong, isn't there? Should we take it
You
back?
know what?
What?
I bet I fucking know what's happened.
What?
So, I mean, I don't know about his...
Has he found the fucking body?
No, I bet he hasn't. I bet he's fucking... So, for all we know, he's from... I mean, we know he's from Kenya, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Kenyan tribal
Culture.
beliefs or anything like that, right? So he's found this bone, he's thought, oh, that's interesting, sent it off to fucking somewhere to find out what it is,
Yeah.
figured out himself that it's actually a finger bone, he's
Yeah.
gone fucking mental about it. And now he thinks, oh, because I touched this artifact of a previous human life, oh no, that means I'm going to get possessed by demons.
Fucking hell, yeah. Makes sense. In
Right.
the best way, but in the craziest way possible, it makes sense.
From a, you know what I mean? If he's been brought up saying that everything's sacred and we're all part of the great whatever, and he's found this bone and he's touched it, and now he's connected to the undead in some sort of bullshit way.
Yeah, but what's causing his bones to break?
Whoa, the fucking medical thing said it was all psychosomatic, so he goes into some sort of spasm or whatever. I mean, that's got to be what it is,
Yeah.
right? It can't be anything else.
Could. You're supposed to be the curious one.
I'm curious about it from a medical point of view, and I will now find out more about that, and I'll go to the library and see what I can find out about such things.
Yeah.
But I mean, it can't be anything more than that, can it?
Not
I mean,
particularly. Not that I can think of.
I'll do some research on like, because we now know we've got his previous family's address because we know where the
Yeah.
letters are from.
Yeah.
So we can get an idea of where he's from in Kenya to hopefully get a more of a focus on his whatever his previous ancestral / tribal beliefs might
do
be.
you know what I've just realised? We went to the student digs, ended up walking out without even talking to that lass.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? And we are what are known as
Idiots.
shit private detectives.
No wonder your business is going down the pan.
That says it here, shit private detectives.
Well, I guess we'll
Right,
go
well,
back.
you can go back and chat to her.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
you
to the
go to the
library and see
library.
what
Do you
we
think
can
he's
find
going to
out.
let you in again? And it's like gone 9:30, 10 o'clock now.
Oh,
Well, tomorrow then.
tomorrow.
So it's now Wednesday.
It's been exactly a week
It's
since
exactly a week since all the bullshit's happened.
she first knocked on our door. The bitch.
Right, well, I'm going to go to the
Oh,
library.
she knocked on your door on a Monday. It's Monday morning.
It's Wednesday since it happened.
Okay.
It happened last Wednesday.
Sorry,
Since what
I
happened?
mixed it. I mixed it up. Kerman
He got found.
was found
Yes.
on the Wednesday.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the library.
Yep.
See what I can find out about. Now we've got an address for
Yeah.
roughly where he is. I mean, it's a lot of digging. It's a lot of work. I may well have to get books sent from somewhere else. So it might take a few days.
You're doing that. What are you doing?
I'm going to go back to the student digs.
I'm going to use that as
see
a
if
wee
we
break.
Get myself back in and go talk to Jane
She is in studies.
in studies. But I know where she lives.
You know where she lives, but she's in studies. Parker, you will get.
Not a lot of information.
Nah.
That's good to know.
You can make up whatever you bloody want to know on that, but you're not going to get anything pertinent to the adventure. Who would have thought two people could fuck up so much? It's like having Chris here in double. I'm surprised he hasn't got into a fight yet. Now that would have been Chris. That would have been Chris. He would have gone strapped to the blokes in the pub and gone whoa, whoa, and then got half killed. You know.
Yeah.
But at least you guys are talking it through. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good.
But it's funny as fuck.
This is where it's.
It was some sort of weird dance move now.
They're off.
Yeah.
The plot line will still be going from A to Z, and eventually.
You'll double back. Fight it! Fight it! So we've got the bone that drives him crazy, that's the thing.
Do you want to have the bone that drives people crazy, though?
No, that's not driving people crazy, because why wasn't the doctor crazy? He's been in possession of the bone.
And who says he's not mad?
He seems like a pretty reasonable guy.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
Like he just turned into like a 70s horror narrator.
Maybe. Maybe I have.
Because yeah, you are in possession of the bone.
Oh, I've got one.
Giggity.
Giggity
Cock
goo.
joke. When in doubt, make a cock joke.
Cock jokes. No, I've still got a fucking
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you realise all those ones you're drinking, Park, you actually haven't paid for yet.
Got money in my pocket?
£21 then for all of the beers that's downstairs as well.
Oh, well then I'll give you some
Let's
now
try it.
and some tomorrow.
That was a 10 crate and there's 2 10 crates left.
Cool beans.
So,
Well,
I'm in the library,
She's
not
in
library.
studies.
Now.
She's in studies.
Okay,
Don't
but that will
look-
take me time to find nothing out.
it takes you.
Because you've got to
it
look
takes you
at books and read them.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you realise
yeah.
it's nothing.
It-
Something maybe about a
you
ceremonial
you get to
death
about
rite.
dinner time and you're like, oh, fuck me, it's like, I'm having to do shit. I'm actually having to
No,
do
I'm
real work.
interested.
But
It's interesting.
there's nothing. It's all superstition and bollocks that you're getting. Nothing that's going to help
Nothing
you.
specifically
Nope.
related to fingers and or finding a bone that makes you go,
That's
oh,
it.
possessed by demons.
On the upside, at
He's
least.
come to the library with you.
Oh yeah, I went to
Books.
student digs and
Books everywhere, cross
He almost
referencing.
looks like he's working.
Yeah.
But he could have just put any old books there and opened them up with random pages.
Yeah.
You can't tell with you.
No,
It's your worker.
You have to go help.
Keep an eye on that gun, aren't you?
So yeah, there's some ceremonial death rites. That means they have to wrap this up and do that thing and such and whatnot. And I'll just point out this thing and I'll point out that thing. But there's nothing specifically that suggests that if you picked up a finger, he'd go mental.
I don't know, depends on where it goes. Down the end of your cock, I'd fucking
I
go
mean,
mental.
if he's a bit mental to begin with, yeah, but
Seemed like a pretty reasonable person before, and nobody said he seemed a bit odd. They all just said he were.
it's always a quiet ones.
Someone's thinking, something's going on in his brain.
No, I was just saying it's always the quiet ones, and then no one said anything. Dun dun dun. You get a chance to speak to that Jane Monroe.
No, she's in studies. I can't. The guy won't let me in. Being an asshole again.
This is a different guy.
Oh, it's a different guy.
Yeah, it's a different guy during the
You
day.
just tell me they were studies.
And he's like, you can fuck off. He's definitely a job's worth. You know, you can flash a five and he's like, fuck off.
So we're going to have to go back on in the evening.
What's the celery?
Celery?
Oh,
Don't sell some celery. Well, we could pop down there.
Pop down to what? Student digs or studies?
Well, we know that the
The hospital and digs are joined.
yeah. Well, are they? They're not joined by an actual corridor, right?
No.
So we could, find somewhere, hover around here.
Yeah. When we see her.
We know what she looks like. A lot of this.
Wow, these PIs have been reduced to stalkers. Oh,
Not
sweet.
stalkers, no.
Yes, we are.
It's a stakeout.
He's stalking
It's a
young
stakeout.
student!
It's a stakeout.
Fucking hell.
This is a stakeout.
Okay, hands up those at home that think that's fucking stalking.
Look, no, right?
Even your boss says you're stalking!
That's
PIs and police, whenever you see them on the
I'm going to go
television
wee
films,
while
they're
you
always
try
sitting
to-
in a car waiting for someone to arrive, and they
That's
keep
because
their eyes out.
they're police.
That's 'cause
You're
they're
just
police.
a fucking stalker.
fucking PIs.
Oh, hurricane!
We're not stalkers. We are stalking. I mean,
Did he have a? I was gonna say.
ideally, you want like somewhere you can park your car, or somewhere where we can hang out without just sitting there in the middle of a pavement, just directly in the middle of a pavement, cross-legged on the floor, watching everyone wander past. Ideally, that's not what we want to be doing.
Well, they never got our names, did they?
No.
So, can I ask? Did this?
So we could leave them a note.
I was thinking of leaving him a business card, leaving her a business card, and say, "Please contact us."
Yeah. But we can't guarantee she will.
We can't guarantee she will, but there's a chance she will.
There is a chance she will. And it does mean we don't have to sit around cross-legged on the
Yeah,
floor,
basically,
pavement.
we don't have to be stalkers.
fully
Parker.
examining everyone who passes by. Even if we can remember what she looks like.
Yeah,
We've only met her
if
once.
we've only seen
Well, no,
twice.
we met her twice.
We saw her going out, and then we saw her while she was out. Yeah, if we just
we
hang
do
about,
know-
she's really going to think we're stalking her.
But we do know they drink in the old bull. Oh, because
No,
they
they're
love
not.
us.
They're drinking the Green Dragon.
In the Green Dragon, was it?
Yeah, they were in the Green Dragon.
What?
They don't drink in the old
Alright,
bull.
so
No,
the
they
Green
drink in the
Dragon,
Green
then,
Dragon.
whichever pub it was, we know they drink there.
But even then, if we just randomly turn up in Green Dragon, hello! They're going to call the cops on us.
You know how your mate got killed and you found it? Tell me all about it. I just want to hear you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to hear you describe. So what sort of state was he in? Did you cry? Did you cry? I bet you cried.
Now just climb on me, reverse cowgirl style, and tell me how he died.
Oh yeah, motherfucker! I hope you cried. Oh, love it when they cry. Sorry. In the game. In the
Oh,
game.
in the game?
In the game.
Right. I said, shall we
Always
leave
makes me
this?
laugh. You read these adventures and you go, they're going to have that done in an hour.
Clearly not.
I mean, how long have we been so far?
About 16
Too long.
hours.
Too long.
What time are we on?
I bet there's a
Half
fucking
three.
paragraph you haven't
We're on
read.
half.
Oh, 3. And I read Nick Ty going, how are they getting on? I said, not too good. He said something about Spoonie. I didn't read it.
I
but-
bet there's a fucking paragraph in there, or like a little annotation. Don't forget that's the important piece of information to tell them. And we go, nothing. Yet you say that, don't you? Who's the more fool? The fool or the fool who follows him?
Or the cunt that keeps fucking quoting that.
I said
Good day, sir.
It said
Well,
accurate description
so,
of me, sir.
what you gonna do when they come for you, babbles?
Nothing apparently. Just gonna sit there and go,
Well,
oh, well, you can take me away. I'm
Did
a
he have
stalker.
individual letterbox, or is it just like a communal mailbox that then just gets sorted?
Hey, what?
For the student digs.
It goes, it comes in and then the bod sorts it into the pigeonholes.
Right. Envelope.
Yeah.
Bus-
Envelope.
business card in envelope. Right.
Please call us. It's important.
814
Something.
Miss
Jane Monroe.
Miss Jane Monroe.
Okay.
And put that through.
Alrighty.
And then leave.
Then I'm going to go over my notes again and go, nothing there.
I'm still a useless cunt!
I like how you've got yours on the back sort of thing. Mine is just clumped at the bottom of the page.
I still don't know this whole, like, he's been thrown through a window and we haven't found anything
we
about a
haven't
window. Well, it's easy for you to fucking
Shall
say,
we just
isn't
play a quick have a point to the twat?
It's not just me.
Do you know what I'm thinking? The guy said, did we ever ask at the old boy if any windows had been... Did we ever look round and see...
You'd hope we'd have noticed.
Well,
you
you
would
what?
hope. No. I don't want none of that shit from you. No. Because if you're... I'm just walking around doing my daily business.
There were no broken windows at the old ball, I would have said so.
Exactly. That was my... I'm sorry. I got a little angry. But you
Calm
know...
down, Parker!
You'd hope that as we've pointed out 3 or 4 times, like we're keeping an eye out for broken windows, you'd hope that
Yes.
our characters would have noticed that.
Yes.
And we did check
And
the
I haven't
newspapers.
said anything yet.
Oh, the Chinese.
We haven't checked those
We
places
haven't.
because
He
they're
might
just
have
the
gone to it because
He
he's
might have
got
gone
the
to it.
business card.
Let's fucking check them out. What time of day is it now?
It's going to be about 6 o'clock in the evening because you spent all day in the library trying to work stuff out.
Okay, so the garage and the Chinese are the only ones we haven't checked out because we
Yep.
assume they were red herrings, but they may well not be. So let's go and check.
The garage, you get there, that's irrelevant. You realise that it's
Yeah.
out of the way, it's not,
Yeah.
it's just...
The Chinese is on the same street, isn't it?
Chinese on the same street. And
It's got a broken window.
it has got a broken window.
Like a full-sized wall length, like someone's been thrown through it window.
It's got a
potentially.
broken window.
But I mean, it's the front of a shop, as in it's
got
glass top to
broken-
bottom.
No, it has got one of the main glass panels boarded up with chipboard.
We'll go in and ask about it. You double fucking crossed us.
No,
It was
he
a-
didn't. The adventure.
It was a red herring.
It was a double red. It's so red. We thought it was a herring, then it was a kipper, then it was a
I am
herring
not
again.
about to be racist, so please bear with.
Yeah.
Hello! Hello, what do you want?
Some vinegar.
Something on your chips?
Right.
Can we ask what happened to the window?
Ah, some kids put it in the other night.
Some kids.
Yeah,
What did they look like?
just... Oh, they look the same to me! They look the same. You
Was one of them?
You all look the same.
Did one of them get thrown through it?
No, they just... there was some trouble, some kids were drinking and causing trouble, and a brick got thrown through a window.
We'll order food while we're here.
Order some food. We said we were going to order some food.
Oh, you want food as well?
Yeah.
Egg fried rice, pot of sweet and sour sauce, the crap that people who buy Chinese and don't eat like, no, I want some chips and a fucking omelette or some bullshit like that.
The sort of shit I would order.
Yeah.
Yes, you get.
But a pot of sweet and sour sauce.
Always got a spiced pot of
'Cause,
sweet and sour.
ooh,
Always.
It's fucking exciting now.
Yay! Yeah. Your food, pay for.
Just, I'll just ask again. Just go. Definitely, no one went through that window.
No.
I tried intimidation.
You can intimidate.
No. Oh, mate.
Did anyone go through that fucking window? You little slit-eyed cunt, because you're fucking gonna.
You're a fucking crazy bastard.
You're supposed to be the nice guy.
No, I'm just honourable and I've got a code of honour. I'm loyal.
Yes, my code of honour says nothing about not stabbing you in the fucking face with a steak knife.
Yeah. Right.
Look, it's just that we know someone who was in a bit of bother the other day.
No one got through a window.
Why did someone throw a brick through a window then?
Ah, kids and drink.
So
God, you're
were
never
they-
young and stupid?
Were they
I'm
kids
young
or were
and
they
stupid now.
students?
Oh, yeah, kids.
Students.
Oh, kids. Young kids. Troublemakers. Nothing better to do apart from go sniff glue.
80s reference. Sniffing glue.
Sniffing glue.
Aye.
Playing with mobile phones and microwaves.
What's thinking of mobile phone in a microwave?
I was gaming in fucking these days, mate. I was fucking gaming. So, now
So-
what? The food comes and goes.
Yeah, well,
Some
Eat-
corn crackers
eat
in
in
there.
the
They'll
car.
be pissed on because you're cunts.
Eat it in the car.
Eating car
Eating
with your
car.
fingers.
yeah.
Like animals.
So you're supposed to eat Chinese? Oh, both chopsticks, isn't it? Not exactly.
Oh, no.
Spoon!
With a spoon.
Spoon!
Spoon!
Yeah.
Just ladle it in.
So it's very nice Chinese.
Good.
Very nice Chinese.
To go back to the old, I want to go back to the old bowl, but I know we're just gonna get fucking
But
shouted.
why, I appreciate you want to go back there, but what we got to go back there?
Somebody's
'Cause
done something
they're
to
a
him
bunch
because
of cunts.
he's walked in of his own accord.
We don't know that he went in there yet, do we?
Oh, we don't know. Well, Green Dragon doesn't have any either. None of them got any broken windows, but they
Didn't
don't.
I can't remember now. The Green Dragon said he did go in there.
He went in there every so often, yeah.
She didn't. The old bull. They weren't sure.
They said he's not been in there, but then we were like, well, he might have been in here because of the card.
Yeah.
And then we found out
But-
that the cards.
And also, kind of look at a place and look at those cunts. They'd know if he was in
Yeah,
there
they-
because
you-
they'd
you-
fucking kicked him out.
Yeah. Well, they kicked us out, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
they're guns basically.
I mean, our space we've got is a garage, but that's not open now.
Garage.
I know we
really.
checked the garage, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Fuck me.
I thought
You know what?
would
So
have
this-
just gone click, click, bosh. There you go.
I'm really looking forward to finding out what the link is,
And if so-
and then just go, oh no! You didn't mention it. We didn't see it. We're shit. You're equally shit. Right.
You know, it doesn't have to actually have to be a window. Could be like a class table or something.
It could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things.
Without comparing it
He
to
could have
every...
got, he could have got
to
smashed from
every-
a miniature window.
Could
He didn't have to
been
go through it. They just hit him with it.
Could have been... I mean, when they said window, they said they would have known if it was a mirror. They didn't say mirror. There's definitely a window and not a car window.
Yeah.
But it could have been the front of an oven, maybe. They probably would have said that. Could have been...
That's why I said window, I think.
Yeah. So that because it's a window. I mean, we can't go around London town checking every
Looking
single
for walking
window
windows.
just in case a window.
Looking for
For
smashed
all we
windows.
know, he might have just fucking fallen over outside the fucking Chinese
Chinese.
restaurant, mashed his arm into the ground, and got fucking bits of glass up his fucking arm.
Oh yeah. Can we ask if there was?
Check the CCTV. Fuck!
No, Susie. No, no one fall in glass. stupid man. Go away. Fuck off.
The Chinese people told us to fuck off now.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck off back where you come
It was
from.
sounding kind of
That's
similar.
kind of rich going rummaging.
But then we found out from
Fucking
Twatty
hell.
Bollocks that
Oh,
he
can you
fucking
hold
didn't
that?
magically appear there. He just walked in there.
He just walked in, but he was walking back and forth to the car.
We checked the car.
We checked the
Three
car.
times we checked the car.
Yeah.
Twice.
that'll be the first time if we go back to the cat and he's grinning like a treasure fucking cat.
You fucking know what they could have done, don't you? You're all going, oh, they could have done that.
You know what we could have done? We could have made an investigation roll knowing that our characters are private eyes and would have seen and known to do
Well,
the
if you
thing.
want to fucking lower yourself to that fucking level, Parky, you be my guest.
Here's the thing.
Off
So-
you go.
No,
Go on then.
I'm gonna say to the people at home. So when your character knows stuff that you don't,
I'm not saying
and
you
vice-
can't do that.
I know. I'm just saying.
I would
I'm
just be very disappointed in you.
I am just having a conversation with the people at home.
You're not having a conversation because they're not listening.
I'm just mentioning things to the people at home, and I'm asking for their replies.
They're not going to
Replies
fucking
live.
reply to you. It's not live, you twat.
But not now. I mean, when they watch it. So, how do you feel about that character? Like, I'm not an investigator, so in theory, my character is. So I can make a roll and say, "What do you find?"
Yeah, well,
find
now
these
you're
things.
stuck. You can. That's not a problem.
So we played. I don't remember if you played.
I used to play fucking Bushido. Ugh,
So
wow, that's
we won't mention the name of
painful.
the painful GM, but it was if you didn't know it in character, if you personally didn't know a thing, it didn't matter. because,
Ignorance was no excuse.
Like, I remember I was a not a private eye. I was a journalist, and I was trying to find out some information. I searched a room. I made a search roll. I went away, and he said I didn't find anything. And then later on, he said, "Ah, you didn't search the bin." And I said, "Well, I didn't say I was going to do it. I would have."
Did he make you make the roll?
He made me make the roll,
Then you would have found
and
it.
then he
you would
said
have found
you
it.
didn't search it.
Then you would have found it. That's just him being a cunt.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if
No, I'm not doing that to be a cunt. If you think you've come out to a wall, then
we have searched the car twice
yeah.
outside.
Not the car. The car is irrelevant.
Well, near the car.
Irrelevant.
Then I don't know.
His
then.
room?
His room we're not allowed in. The space between the car and the thing.
What? Do I really have to spoon feed them this? All right,
No.
I'm not going to spoon feed.
No, don't.
I will just talk you through. Okay, so what have we got?
So right, okay, yeah. So
Talk to me.
as far as we know, he's left where he was staying. He's bought a car,
Yep.
right?
We agree on something.
We
Yeah.
agree on that. He's bought the car. He went back. He's parked the car back in the parking of where his car is now, the car park.
Yes.
if you will. I mean, you
Car
might call
park.
it that.
Good idea. I think we'll keep that as a car park.
Yeah.
Great
Good
idea.
to
Like that.
prepare for it.
Then he's walked back and from and back and from
Back
his
and from
room,
and back and from and back and from.
his room.
Yeah.
The last time he's gone back to his room, he's been beaten up, and then
Or he's definitely had an incident.
he's had an incident, and then he's fallen unconscious in the elevator. As far as we can tell.
Okay. Okay.
And then he's been
so
found at
far,
the top of the
so
elevator.
far, 3 points out of 10.
So we've definitely searched his room already,
Yeah.
properly,
Yes.
as properly as we can do.
As properly as you can with your limited knowledge of anything.
Yeah, we've looked around on the way up and down, without necessarily.
Okay,
searching.
okay. Forget all of that. Go back to the simple facts that you know.
He bought a car.
Yeah. What else do you definitely know?
He's in a hospital.
He's in a hospital for breaking a bunch of parts. He was found in the elevator. We assume. I mean, the car was left open.
The boot was
that
up.
Was that the last thing he found? Did he find the finger in the boot? He may have found the finger in the boot. That doesn't help us because we've got the finger. The finger hasn't told us anything.
We know the finger made him go crazy, so that's definitely the bone
Well,
he's
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
But we don't know why. It was the skull was plastic. The mask was
That's all.
wooden.
That's all blackfish. One little thing.
The cards are just to local places, and as far as we can tell from all of our figurines out, they don't have any.
Okay, that's
relevance.
it. Give me a roll on your fucking investigation. You're gonna have to, because you're stupidly stupid.
I can't think.
I suck at dice.
I got a 4.
4 is not. 4 is basically a success. Whereas that, Parker, he's overthinking it. You're like, hold on, hold the fucking hold on. Broken glass. Window. Come on! What happens if you have a broken window?
There's
You
glass
replace
lying
it.
around. You have it replaced.
Oh! You have it replaced!
So we have
The
to find
fucking
out-
Red Bull have had the fucking. Oh, somebody's had the window replaced.
Wow! You can have a you can have.
I said this earlier!
If I break that glass, I can put a new one in and. Oh wow, that would
Yeah.
be so cool.
So we phone all of the people who can potentially replace a window in the phone book. That's
In
the
London.
fucking one thing. That's the fucking one lead. Fuck
You make
all.
sure it's in the area. Don't.
I'm not saying it's not a lead. I'm just saying
It's
that.
the only lead I can give you because you fucking missed everything else because you're shit. And you'll get, windows are us. What can I do for you?
You made it wrong, mate. You can make the phone.
So, we're investigating. Have you replaced any windows in the Hanover Road area recently?
Yeah, we're sorry, is this the Chinese? We're trying to get there. It's going to be another day.
No, not the Chinese. Any other windows?
Oh, yeah. Christ, it's fucking beaving down outside. Got to shut the downstairs door. Yes, we have. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Yeah. Green's car lot.
You bastard! Motherfucker! He's got a button in the front car lock because he's found the fucking finger! Now, ladies and gents, witness the rage of 2 nerds! Witness the rage of 2 nerds!
You schoolboy error. I'm not laughing. That's fucking beaving down outside. Yeah, Greens. Busted window.
Did they say what had busted it?
No.
A black guy.
Black guy!
Black guy got.
Lol.
Right.
Is there anything else?
No, that's everything, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye. I was thinking that earlier and I thought, no.
What do you call a fucking useless bunch of player characters? Cocks.
These guys.
Those 2.
Race 2!
Right, what time are we on?
Early evening.
We've got the greens.
Alright, you get your pull up and
So
the
Am I intimidating this guy?
the front is all
Locked up.
fenced up. So you can see the building. There's got the office, there's the garage, and there's the flat above, and you can see light on upstairs.
No, we don't have to worry about in the 80s. CC fucking
TV!
That's how we fucking sneak in.
I say we climb over the fence. Is it barbed wire at top?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Are there any points where the fence is broken?
Well, if you give me a investigate or a notice roll
Yeah,
as
I'll
you're
do it.
checking around the building,
I'm choosing investigate because
around the building.
I'll give you a punch in the face roll. I'll punch your...
6 on the wild kick dice. And a 2, so 8.
Okay, you go around the building, and there's a little. You go past this little side alley that goes around the back of the building. There's a warehouse on one side, and there's the car lot on the other.
Yeah.
There is. You can see there's 2 windows that go into the office where you were earlier. But there's also a little door. Not a little door, but a kind of a back door. He says.
They could try the back door. Try it.
Thanks to my massive street fight skills, you probably
It's
break it.
locked.
Jimmy it, but it's, you know, just see if I can find something lying around I can jimmy the door with. Streetwise?
No,
Investigation.
no. You haven't got luck or anything, have you?
Driving.
Let's drive the car
Drive
through
the
the
car
door.
through
Just give me a fucking roll. Just give me a straight roll.
4.
Oh, hold on, there's a fucking junkyard back there. I could nip him down possibly.
That's what I was looking around for stuff to.
The junkyard is
with.
back over there, but it's probably closed now, so...
I'm just gonna bang on the door.
Shall we?
You banging on the door. You bang on the fucking door.
No fucking thing.
Waiting, and then there's a... who is it?
How much for the motor in the front?
Come back in the morning. Fuck's sake, I'm closed. Can you see the
Oh,
fucking...
I've got cash on me.
I don't care, mate. Time's on the fucking front. Come back in the morning.
Well, you're here now.
Yeah, I'm here now and I'm off the fucking clock. Come back in the morning.
We're here about a young lad who bought a car. Police. Yeah, check under.
You ain't the fucking police. If you're the police, you'd fucking come in all guns blazing. Why
No.
don't you just fuck off? Leave me a fucking alone. And it goes quiet.
I'd really attempt to kick the door in, but
We can't.
oh god.
Bang 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 bang.
What?
Bang 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 bang.
Just keep
bang,
knocking.
bang, bang, bang. Eventually, he's going to answer the door. Bang 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 bang.
I learned a business, you learn that doesn't work.
Bang bang bang.
What the fuck do you want?
Open the door. Bang bang bang
Fuck
bang.
off.
Who put the window through?
Bang.
What window?
Green's car lot. We were told that a window had been put through.
I ain't gonna have no window put through. Now why don't you fuck off?
Liar!
Have you, by chance was a young
Alright
lad pulling through
fuckers,
it?
this is your last fucking warning. Fuck off or else there's gonna be trouble.
Trouble. How about
And
we call the police?
you do hear a click.
How about that we fucking call the police and tell them about how you had someone thrown through a window?
I'll fucking have you thrown in a fucking river if you don't fuck off.
That's a threat.
Yeah, it's a fucking threat. What you gonna do about it?
Intimidate roll. Fuck it. 5. Fucking shit.
Trust me, 4 is a success in this game.
Is it?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
He's like,
Just open the door so we can fucking talk about it, alright?
why don't you fuck off? Or else I'm gonna have to get a little bit nasty.
I just want to kick door in.
I'll kick the fucking door in.
Can't kick the fucking door in.
You probably can. I mean, you know, you got big feet.
I know you're still there, so why don't you fuck off?
Kick the door. Kick the door. Fuck it. Do I have to do a strength check if I kick down the door?
Strength.
I'm gonna kick the door down. Kick the door through. 5.
Right, he starts fucking launching himself at the door. He's fucking... Oh, red
The
mist!
oven!
Whoosh!
The oven
And the
rage.
door is starting to shake.
Keith, just fucking leave us. We'll come back.
Red
tomorrow.
mist! Red mist! Red mist!
Do I need to roll again
Yeah.
for the second attempt?
Yeah.
Keith, fucking hell, man. We'll fucking sort it tomorrow.
6.
Oh, fucking hell,
Oh, Christ.
8.
Oh, he fucking shoulders the fucking door. The door fucking goes in. got is he's on the floor on the door going, oh fuck. There's a door there and then there's a flight of stairs. And the guy, Mr. Green, is standing on the bottom stair with a shotgun.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
No! Just
It's fucking...
walking slowly
You
towards him.
fuck off! Fuck off or I
We just
will...
want to know what happened to Kermin.
I don't
While he's talking.
He's fucking watching the pair of
We
you.
just want to
Fuck
know what
off!
happened to Kermin, that's all. I'm walking slowly towards him. Kermit, we just...
BAM! Fucking fuck-a-doodle fucking do!
That face looks like even this has gone really bad for you.
that looks like
Oh,
a-
really bad. Miss my
Oh, fucking double one, look!
It really is as well, it really is.
Really?
Double fucking one! Oh, you fucking launch yourself at him.
I get up and I'm
Fighting
fucking
roll.
running at him as well.
Fighting roll.
Fuck, yeah, give me a fighting roll. Fucking hell. Poor pun.
Five's a thing.
Yeah, you clumped him.
I'm just going to try and get him down on the floor and not holding his gun.
He's
Right.
fucking flailing at you.
Is he dropped the gun?
He's dropped the gun.
Right, I'm picking up the gun.
You're picking up the gun.
I've got a shotgun!
He almost fucking starts going feral ass on you, man. He's fucking...
Well, yeah.
Tearing and biting
This
at
is
you.
now-
Can I roll an intimidation?
So what we're going to do is we're going to go...
Oh.
One for you. Oh.
Oh.
One for you. Oh. And one for... Ah! Ha, ha, ha!
What's this, mate?
That
I
makes
will
up for
go
the double one.
fucking
is what it
first.
does. That means he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I
whatever
will
the
go
fuck he wants.
first, and he's basically gonna do a attack on your Parky.
Yep, just a punchy hit. Look.
Yep, just a punchy hit punch. So one of them, one of them. So 7. So he's hit you.
Yep, I've got parry of 4.
So he's hit you. So 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not erased, so that's okay. I shall now roll my damage.
It's against my toughness of 5.
It will be against your toughness. My
Right.
strength is that 11.
That's higher than my toughness.
Yeah.
of
What's
5.
your toughness?
5.
5.
Damage is on this side.
Oh, what is it? What a cunt. What's it say? Kills Parker.
Result. So what did you get? 11.
I got an 11, and Parker's on.
My toughness is 5. So
5.
That's a difference of 6.
So it's a different. It's 4 for every raise.
Okay.
So
That's a-
you
yeah.
are stunned and dead,
Stunned
That's
and
shaken.
shaken and
1 wound and shaken.
shaken and 1 wound.
So now
That's
one
between
wound
4
which
and
puts
7.
me on minus
Minus 1
yeah?
to everything, and you are shaken. Shaken means you are
Lose all of my limbs.
slightly unhappy with the world. What does it say on that side? I've got the wrong fucking sheet.
I'm just trying to read it.
Shaken, that's fucking say shaken. So where did he smack you? Oh, fuck, I haven't even got that one, have I? Either?
Right in the past.
Oh, it's all here. I've got one here. Fucking hell, innit?
Junior 20.
Right down. Injury. He hits you in the
Gonads.
3. It's great. It's one of your arms, mate. It's one of your arms that is fucking really hurt. It's your right arm. Shaken. I can't see what.
Shake baby.
Shake a baby. Shaken. Shaken. 37.
Yeah, I haven't opened that.
Right.
Yeah, it's not there. You lied to me, book! Fucking lied! So it's not on that page, so has to be on another page, doesn't it?
Not back here is what shaken.
Shaken.
No.
77, maybe? 77. Shaken! Right, if the damage of an attack is blah 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 blah, the character is rattled, distracted, or in a momentary shock, they aren't stunned but are temporarily suppressed enough that they must make a spirit roll to be effective. On your action, you've got to make a spirit roll.
Okay, so I need a 4 and a spirit to see if I can do something with
Yes.
that. And that lasts a turn?
Yeah, I presume so.
Okay.
Because he's fucking lit. He's like biting your arm.
Ah!
Okay, so that's
No
me.
fair.
That's me done.
So then I go on an ace, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we then go ace down to 2,
Yep.
like in...
Deadlands.
So I'm going to activate.
So this guy is biting your fucking arm.
And I'm going to make a spirit roll to try and not...
Not to
freak
be,
out.
Not to be stunned.
Do I take my -1 for my wounds?
Yes, you do.
Ooh. Well, I've got a 5, which becomes a 4.
Which is a
Is a
success. So you are no
success.
longer shaken.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off. We're
Have a
fucking
high five.
so,
Have a little Taylor Swift high five there.
so fucking
Yes.
late.
Fucking
Ridiculous.
And then I'm going to try and... I mean, we're now basically grappling on the floor. I'm going to try and put my arm in his throat or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
So the fighting is a 6 and another 6 for the wild 6.
Okay, so
Because I'm a wild one!
his parry is
Ooh, I'm
5.
a wild one! But I'm at -1.
Yeah.
We need a 6.
I'm a wild one, bam!
Neither of those are a 6.
Not even added together.
Oh dear. Well, you're.
I'm ineffectual.
Ho!
I'm ineffectual.
I'm sure this is the way that any Lovecraftian game is not meant to be run.
It's true.
Well, at the moment-
when in doubt, blame
At the
you.
moment, you two are flailing around on the floor, and this guy has actually got a fucking chunk of your arm in his mouth.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Would I be able to use the butt of the gun as an improvised weapon? Because I really don't want to kill a man. So can I just smack him in the
This-
face with the back of the gun?
Can have a
For
go.
an with an improved.
Yes.
Would that improve
Yeah.
my fighting
Or
skill?
kill two
No.
Down. So I still get my wild dice, do I?
Yeah, you always get the
it's
wild
wild
dice.
dice.
An
I've got
improvised weapon will probably drop your attack by about 1,000. Oh, let's just give you a.
-1.
You're running, they're bashing about on the floor. We'll give you a -2. So you're going to need at least a 6.
Well, I can't do that on the D4.
Well, you can always max out.
Max out and
Oh,
reroll.
of course.
Yeah.
How about that? I got a 5. And a 3.
Oh, close. You're like, keep him still. You're like,
Fighting!
Ow, he's biting me!
Fighting! Stop it,
I
you!
don't want to kill him.
New round.
Can I just shoot him? Can I just shoot him?
You can.
I mean, he's taking a chunk out here. Can I just shoot the fucker?
You can.
But what happens if I miss and shoot you?
Well, that's.
Plus, it's a shotgun, so it's not very good at aiming, is it?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to shoot him. I'm not gonna be able
Okay.
to hit him otherwise.
Roll your thingy jig.
6. 7.
You're like, keep him still, and you're like, I just.
What do you mean, keep him still?
Click.
There's actually no ammo in the gun. There's no ammo in the fucking gun, is there? I thought he'd misfired.
Hargate.
Is it me first? Is
Yeah.
It? Before
But it is now.
it's now. Oh, fucking ah!
Oh my god! What?
Is that how you fight?
Well, not in real life.
Yes, it is how it is in real life. Right, go on and
No,
pluck
you
you on a
won't last 5
5.
minutes or not.
On the 5. Oh yeah, because I got -1. Yeah.
No, he's well. In that case, you're on 6, mate. 'Cause he's on a fight 5.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Where these two? You're an ex-army, I'm ex-police. Yet we can't take this guy
Hey, he's
with a-
ex-RAF, mate. He's fucking awesome. So my fighting is D6. So I need that as well.
He's still fighting back.
Yeah, it's still got hold of you, but it's ineffectual. So you're just fucking flailing about. Oh god, another round of. God, oh Christ. Oh, come on! Oh. Back to you, Rhys.
Can I boot him in the face?
Kick him in the face. Kick him in the
The
face.
shotgun doesn't work,
Not your
does it?
face. Kick him in
No.
the
It's got no ammo in it, I'm guessing. And that's why it didn't come off originally.
Unless you're going to take the time to look at it.
No. So I will punch him in the face.
face.
I'll just throw the shotgun to one side and just go.
Very
I can't 2 blokes neck on a guy who's got a bad leg. So he's
Target of 5, but you're on a +1 because you're ganging up on him.
well, I've just rolled a 4. so
So that'd be
that's
5, so that's enough. So roll
Yeah.
your damage, which is your just a strength roll
Strength is 2d.
against my toughness.
6.
With a reroll.
7.
7.
That actually stuns him. You're like, bosh! As I let go of you,
Right.
and he's a little bit.
Boot him in the face, Parky. Boot him in the face.
No, I'm gonna. Now he's let go. I'm gonna try and. So he doesn't now get his action on his A, no?
I get to do a roll for them.
You get to do a roll to see what he's involved.
Oh, it's me now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get to do a. Was it spirit roll?
Spirit roll. for the
Spirit.
Was it
Spirit.
shaken, not stunned?
Same thing.
shit. It's the same difference.
It's D8, isn't it?
It's not 40k. They're the same.
But that's his roll. That's his action done.
Oh, okay. So shaken you can roll and then do something. Where stunned you roll.
No, it's all shaken and stunn's the same thing. It's just if you make your roll, you are aware of what's going on.
Right. Well, I'm going to try and now we're both basically on the floor and he's trying to stand on his face. So I'm going to try and roll around him and try and get him in a headlock
All right.
with my fighting, because I'm a fighter. 6 added together. It's a 5.
You got a 5 and a
I've got
1.
a 5.
So
Minus 1 because I'm older.
another round. Oh.
9.
Whoa.
You do, mate.
Headlock McGraw. I'm trying to lock him.
Choke him.
Trying to get him in a headlock so we can. So because it's all very well knocking him unconscious, and then we're kind of stood there with a body going, I don't know what
Well,
to
if
do.
he's unconscious, it ain't a body. It's a person.
But if we can get him in a position of holding,
Oh God.
bam!
Nope.
I needed a 5, didn't I?
He's
I
6.
rolled a 5. I rolled a 5.
He's-
My no, but we're ganging up on him now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So my -1's cancelled by his.
So he's
Gang
stunned
up.
again.
Okay.
So he's back to stun. So I've got to make a spirit. Whoa.
Well,
Spirit of D8.
well, is this guy not actually taking any damage?
No, not yet. Oh, hello. Oh my God. He's that's a fucking amazing roll. That was fucking awesome. You like try to get him in a fucking neck hold sleeper thing, and he's just wriggled out of it, rolled across the floor. He's back to the wall, and he whistles.
That's probably not a good thing.
He's sort of whistling, and it's oh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the gun.
You've still got the gun.
I've dropped it.
Yeah, you fucking still try to bash him in the head with it. Bosh, bosh.
I think we should run upstairs and see if he's got some shotgun shells. His face. He's whistling. Can I just like good night Sienna him in the face?
Yeah, if you do, if it's a good roll,
Hey.
No. I hit the wall.
The way we've been rolling,
he
three's
sort of
pretty good.
lunges to one side as you sort of fucking reverse butt into the fucking wall. My God, you lot are fucking abysmal. Oh!
So that joke are bad.
That's the bad one, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a bad one in this game. I just think all the jokers are the same. I will check.
Hopefully.
Are they jokers? Are they smokers? Are they midnight
Night
brokers?
brokers.
Right, there you go. When the player draws a joke, his character can go in every once in the round, even interrupting other characters' action if he wants to. In addition, he gets +2 to all trait rolls and +2 to all damage rolls.
It's awesome.
So yeah, I'm going
So
to.
you're going last?
What?
Last?
First?
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So +2
Good.
to the attack rolls, is it?
Yep.
I rolled a 4,
Which can
so
we
it
roll
maxed
now?
out. So that's actually a 6,
Rolling at it as well.
and that's
One.
another
7.
1, so 7. So I've hit the
Me.
fucker,
So you've hit him, so roll your damage.
which is D6 because it's strength.
Remember you're on +2 though for it.
6. 4, 12.
Fucking hell.
Boot.
So he's scrapping with you, bit you, roll to one side, backs against the wall, starts whistling. You like fucking have a go with the fucking shotgun, miss him the first time, but a hole in the wall. Second time, you're like, right, fucking sod that. Crack! There is an almighty crack, and then he just goes.
Oh shit! I just killed the guy. I killed the guy with a gun.
And I did.
But not in the correct.
Not in the correct way with a gun.
That was to hit. Can you roll your damage, please?
I love the idea.
No, I did roll my damage.
Oh, that was your damage.
I love the idea that somehow you end up in prison and go, "What are you in for? Killed a guy with a gun? What, you shot him?" No, I didn't say that.
No, I beat him to death with the barrel.
Fine, I actually.
I
Just caved his skull in with it.
Yeah, the guy, he's not moving.
Right. Okay.
Can I give him a quick couple of like taps with the foot, see if he actually makes any noise?
Let's just.
At the moment, he's like not moving.
Keith, let's just calm down, right? Right, Keith.
Let's fucking kill the guy!
Shh, he's not dead.
I just fucking hit him in the face with a gun! He isn't
Keith, calm down.
He isn't moving!
Sit down.
No!
Sit
No,
the fuck
not in the
down.
same room as that!
Put the gun
Not in the same
down.
room as the body! No!
Right, sit down in the
I'm up
fucking
upstairs!
hall. Right, you go upstairs. I'll fucking...
You fucking clear this
Fucking
shit up!
hell.
You were in fucking army, you...
Fucking hell, Keith. You're a fucking...
No, you'll know how to get rid of summit.
So as I said, where you are at the moment, there's stairs that go up into the flat, there's stairs that go down, and there's a door that obviously goes off to the
I'm gonna go up
office.
into the flat.
Right, you go
So
up the stairs.
What room are we in now?
You're in a corridor between the parts shop and the office.
We didn't see that door.
And
Well,
he's,
I mean, I'm
he's
just
going
saying this-
upstairs.
oh,
I'm
this
fucking
is-
off. I'm like, no.
He's turning a nutter. So
Try and take the
this
ignorance
guy, I'm gonna,
bloodthirsty.
if I can, I'll check the guy's. Like, is his pulse? I mean,
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right. That's fucking something. And then I'm going to look into one of either the rooms on either side.
Okay, one's the parts shop,
Parts.
and then the other door opens up to a little corridor. There's a door at one end, which is obviously the office, and there's a door.
Right. Find the part shop. I want to get a. There must be machinery and tools and drills and shit.
Yeah.
So I can
I
get.
don't like where this is going.
No, I can get a wire out of something.
Yeah.
So I can order a longish wire that I can tie him up with.
Oh yeah,
So just tie his
no
arms
problem.
behind his back.
Right,
Point
you
tying up a dead body.
go up the stairs.
Keith!
Yep.
Shh, he's not dead.
Right, you're up the top of the stairs. There are two doors to your left, two doors to your right, and a door in front of you.
Are any of them open?
There's one to the living room because you can hear the TV playing.
Right. I want to go in there and check for shotgun shells.
Okay, you go into there. You are looking at the living room. The living room. Is there anything special in the living room? I don't think there is. One moment. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Living room. No, there's a bookshelf that's got books on different models of cars, a few novels, road maps, directories, etc. Furniture includes a television, a radio, a cocktail cabinet, and fish tank.
Ooh, fancy.
Can't smash
Fancy.
his fish tank.
No.
If you want to smash this
It's
fish
also
tank,
injury. No. No, Nemo.
And there's like a tiny. It looks like a fish. Actually, it looks more like an octopus. It's got wings and little legs and little arms.
the fish though, they're fucking nasty looking fish.
Then
What are you doing?
Right, so I've tied him up,
Mm-hmm.
and there's the. So I know where the workshop is, and what's the other way?
the office.
The office.
You smashed in there. You've been in the parts shop. That one goes
You
to the
smashed
office.
in there.
He's gone up there. He's gone upstairs.
So I'll just have a scan about in the main area.
Well, here.
No, I'll have, yeah, I'll look in the office first.
Right, this is where you broke in.
No,
Broke in.
no, it
Right.
was required for
That's where
entry.
you went. That's the parts shop.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
door
where,
there.
where he.
Yeah. That's good. The office is there,
I'll have,
and there's a
I'll,
door there.
I'll have a look around the office.
Okay, there's nothing particular.
Flick the lights on and I'll poke about.
Typewriter, telephone, directories, calculators, finding cabinets, a few
Oh
chairs,
fuck yeah!
a locked
typewriter.
safe. You know, it's an office.
And he's now tied up effectively at the bottom of the
He's
stairs.
tied up at the bottom of the stairs.
I'll follow him upstairs then.
Okay.
I'm coming up the stairs, alright? Just in case you found any shotguns.
Somebody there! Boom!
He's in the living room, so you come up the stairs, you've got the living room there, you've got the bedroom there.
Hey, come look at these fish! Quite
Yeah,
nice!
fucking great.
There.
What'd you fucking knock the door in for?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You fucking broke the door in. We nearly had to fucking kill him. You're glad, you should be lucky he's still alive.
Could you grab us one as well, please? Back.
Aye. E-I-E-I-O. Ow.
They were threatening us.
Yeah, he was threatening us with what we thought might be a gun.
Yeah.
He should have probably fucked off.
And
Look,
he didn't have any ammunition.
fucking here now. Let's have a poke about.
I'm
We'll
gonna
untie
shove
him. I've put him in. I've tied him up. I've put him in the recovery position.
This is an illegal weapon.
We don't know that. He might have a fucking license, mightn't he? And we look like right fucking cunts.
Well, if he does, we'll rip the fucker up. I'm doing anything but database.
Whatever you say, Keith. I mean, fucking hell.
That was a bad choice.
Oh boy!
If I'd have started something.
Oh dearie, dearie me! What you doing now, then, fella? Apart from going, oopsie.
See,
Sorry, Mr. Green. I hope you feel better in the morning.
we'll smash the place up, make it look like a robbery.
Oh my!
I'm sorry, Mr. Green. I
Good.
hope you can find it deep within your heart and impounded skull fracture to forgive me.
Well, it's not my fault, officer. His head just moved in the way.
Yeah. I was trying to get out. I was using the button of gun to try and dig my way out of the building.
Oh.
He pulled the door in by himself so hard he ripped it off the hinges. Just so happens to have a boot print on the outside.
I bet Matt Mercer doesn't have this fucking problem, does he? Nah. Fuck's sake. Hurry up, Parky. I need saving from this fucking northern reprobate.
Oh God.
Fucking hellfire. Ugh.
I wasn't weeing. I was just trying to leave.
Oh, well.
He was trying to run while he had a chance.
I'm just genuinely scared of what Rhys might do.
Don't run. Don't run. Rhys has got a gun.
Shit, people! Right, I'm gonna put the gun like down in the living room, in the chair. Right, how much would it cost
Sit
to
it
repair
down.
a door?
Sit it down nicely in the chair.
To
Oh, no.
repair the
Have
door.
we,
10.
there was a
15,
cellar,
20
right?
quid. Well, there's a staircase down where it goes to a cellar.
Let's have a look. We might as well search the whole fucking place, right?
Yeah, right, well. He's back a fucking week! Right, I'm going back down to go and smack him with shotgun again.
No, just fucking leave it.
Right,
It's
we're
just-
off. We're off.
He's sitting there whistling.
Right, we're off. Because,
Let's have to check the cellar once.
right, we'll go check the cellar quickly.
Okay. Go down into the cell. La. 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 It's
Hello, Frank.
a cellar.
Yep.
Yep. Stairs down into a cellar. It's old. It's an old cellar. It's a bit musty, a little bit damp.
So
So you've gone down to the
you
cellar.
have,
Where
you
are
have a poke about.
Okay,
You-
I'll poke about upstairs.
No.
No. Oh, in the cellar? I'm confused where I'm
Give
poking
me a
about.
minute. I'm going upstairs. He's tied up.
Yeah.
Right.
Tied up.
I'm gonna take his shoe off. Yeah, he's wearing shoes or slippers.
Was.
I'm gonna take his shoe off. I'm gonna take his sock off. I'm gonna stick it in his mouth.
Just looking at you. There is a fucking look of hatred there, mate. What are you doing?
I'll go check the cellar.
Okay, it's a cellar. There's a
In for a penny, in for a pound. Right?
old cupboard. There's just bits and pieces.
Well, if you break, you might as well enter.
That's not what you say to some people. But yeah, it's not a lot here.
Oh. Well, we'll go back upstairs.
What the fuck did you do? What did you do to Kermin? What the fuck did you do to Kermin? What the fuck happened?
Can I have notice rolls? And this is
Probably
not
not.
investigation. This is notice.
5.
4.
3, 2, 1.
Five,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something is whistling back.
Shit.
Right, now I'm going back upstairs to get the shotgun back.
And he's just looking like,
Let's just fucking go. Alright.
I'm not going out there without a weapon.
You don't even know how to fucking use that shooter.
I've got to shoot. I've got shooting same as you. I've got police training.
I don't fucking know what cops do I?
I've got fucking gun training. Of course I do.
Well, I don't fucking know that.
oh, in the 80s.
Maybe you went to a special fucking cop school.
Yeah.
Don't matter, does it? If you ain't got the fucking bullets for the gun.
Some of us were in the gravy, alright.
In the gravy.
Army and Navy. Navy.
All right.
What are you
You know,
doing?
you know when you make
Right.
up-
Leg it. Get in the car and we fuck off.
Fucking name.
Right.
Right, yeah, let's fucking go. Well,
He's laughing because we've not searched all of the upstairs.
You
It's
know what?
irrelevant because you've cocked everything up.
you know our fucking dabs are everywhere, don't you?
Our fingerprints, yeah.
Fucking dabs all over this fucking
You
joint.
get in the car, you fucking jump in the driver's seat, he jumps in the fucking passenger seat, still with the shotgun, and you're like, drive!
To Mexico and freedom,
And
apparently.
you're pretty sure that
Mexico.
as you screech away, you see
An F-type
the
car.
security lights come on the compound, and you're pretty sure you see him sort of taking the things off from his wrists where you bound him, standing there and like sort of glowering, and you're pretty sure that you might have seen shapes in
I'm
the
driving, mate.
in
I
the
see shit.
shadows behind him.
I'm fucking going somewhere.
But you will never know.
I'm fucking off.
We're leaving London. Fuck this case. We're off. We're off back to going to Yorkshire. Fuck it. We're off to
I can't just
Yorkshire.
fucking go.
I know.
I can't just fucking. I've got a fucking girl. I can't just fucking leave my little girl, can I?
That's
She's
something for you to worry about another time. Oh my God.
You
Sure,
know-
I think we can safely say the adventure's over at
The
that point
adventure
because
is-
they've gone, oh my God, what the fuck? Oh, boys, that was,
That was fucking dreadful.
You know, have you seen Ghostbusters?
Yes.
yeah, they made it look good.
And you know, at the end of the Ghostbusters, when they say to Ray, and they say, "What do you do if someone tells you, if someone asks
If
you
someone
if
asks
you're
you
a
if
god,
God,
you
what
say
is-
yes."
Yeah.
Right. If you have a random person being angry when you break into their house, you know, no, you don't break into random people's houses. That was him.
That was the
him.
difference between you Northerners and...
Don't act like that was me and my fault.
That's the difference between you Southerners and us Northerners. I am sorry. I apologise.
You might have gone a bit.
I might have gone a bit.
Whoop, whoop. I didn't even have to get to the good bit.
Aww. I think this is a wash, really, isn't it?
This fine. They're going to love this. They're going to go watching. Oh my God.
Watch us fuck
They
up
are
Cthulhu.
You fucked up royally. Basically, he was.
So you are going to give us this. Can I just explain? I don't know what my fellow
Psychopath.
my now employer with whom I had
Ex-employer.
no collusion with because I was just doing what I
went
was told.
fucking nuts.
But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to deconnect myself from the nutter because I've still
That's
got.
you.
His dabs are mostly on stuff. He's now stolen the shotgun. I'll go, well done. You keep the shotgun. I'm going home.
I'll see you tomorrow at the
I'll
office.
see you tomorrow at the office. basically get a hotel room
and never see him again.
Not never see him again, but if the police start calling about, because they will, because you've now got a shotgun. And
I'll throw the shotgun out the window of the car.
I'll just say
There we
that
go.
he was
Smack some random tramp in the head with it.
I was
Sorry.
just doing what I was told. I'm going to look for a new job.
Oh wow, that was quite spectacular, guys.
Yeah.
That really.
Normally it takes coming up across Cthulhu to make you go mental. However, we didn't even need that.
I just need a gun.
We just need
not
Rhys.
even a thing.
We just need Rhys and a bloke behind the door going, "No, you're not coming in my fucking house."
The fact that actually we're all there.
It wasn't even there, was it? Oh, it was there. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Basically, what happened is Green was an ex-RAF pilot.
Mm-hmm.
In 1969, his plane oozing crashed in some remote fucking place in jungles, etc. And he got in with a cannibal tribe.
Right.
So he had to eat people to survive and everything. Eventually, he was rescued. He gets the Medal of Honor, blah 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 blah. But he gets back to London, starts doing this business, etc. And he just kind of got the craving again.
Mm-hmm.
He accidentally killed a bum on the wasteland. I thought, oh, nom, nom, nom. Had a little bit of a nom nom, and then stored the body for later. Went back to it later. The body had gone. He's followed the drag marks, and it's been dragged to an old air raid shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And in that old air raid shelter, there were some ghouls.
Okay.
Because they were feeding on the cemetery further up the road. They were feeding on corpses from there, and he's come in and he's actually managed to get a kind of bond thing going on with them.
Because he's a cannibal and they're cannibals.
Because he's a
and
cannibal,
kind of
they're a
like-
cannibal, yeah.
Hence
And
the whistle.
yeah, because he was calling them. If he'd have stayed there for much longer, they would have come in through the cellar. Because in that cupboard there was a fucking false wall in the cupboard, in the cellar, and they would have fucking come charging through.
So, apart from all of the places, where specifically when you had like a thing lined up and you're like, oh, you didn't check the thing. Like, where was the thing that we should have checked that we hadn't checked?
You didn't really look around his place when you were talking to him, because you basically just saw this. Right, that's it. If you'd have walked around it, you'd have found the back door, but then you would have found one of the other windows at the back. That window looks a little bit newer.
God damn it!
The whole ball thing was a complete fucking.
So everything else was basically
Everything else was red herrings. Everything.
Fucking.
The bone wasn't a red herring though,
That was the bit of the.
because what
part
happened
that was
is
left of
they
the dude, right?
killed someone earlier for feeding, and what Green does is he kills someone, brings the body to the ghouls. They have a chomp chomp chomp. They then cut up what's left, put it in the bin bags, puts it into one of the vehicles. He then drives off, just dumps it somewhere, because he's got access to vehicles, so it's irrelevant. But then what happened? This time he dumped stuff into a car, bag split, and he just
Left the
just
finger
quick
in there.
the finger. So former Tusa bought the car, drove off with it, got back, and as he's tidying up the back of the car, he's found a fucking finger. As he's tidying, thus the wheel was out of place and the dustpan
Yeah,
and
which
brush.
I think we
So he's
got.
completely fucking freaked out. He's grabbed the finger and gone, no, oh fuck!
But
And gone,
what's with her being possessed by demons?
this is the bit. He then stomps off back to Green and goes, what the fuck is this? And Green's like, I don't know what you mean. I have no idea. He goes, no, I'm fucking not having this. I'm going to the police, blah, 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 blah. Off he goes. And Green goes, okay, now we could have a problem. So him and the ghouls get together, and he knows a ritual, which is called Curse of the Bone.
Hence the name of the fucking thing.
So he cursed him, so every now and again, former Tusa would just lose consciousness ring, and bones will start to break.
Oh, that's not nice.
And it's a horrible thing, you know, every now and again you're like,
Oh, thank God we didn't get into that part.
And without telling someone how that was happening, yeah, stupid to go then. Because all of a sudden
Yeah.
your bones just.
They just
Yeah,
start
I mean, it's
popping.
not like things happen around. It's like your own bones
yeah,
break
you just,
randomly.
he just goes into spasms
Ooh.
and the bones snap.
It's not
Horrible,
nice.
horrible thing, but
On the plus side, at least we solved our.
yeah.
Financial problem.
Well, at least you didn't go insane. Oh.
No, I didn't.
You got leaded.
Well, I
You
hope-
did. Nothing to do with fucking meeting Cthulhu or anything.
But then again, I think that's part of Cthulhu, isn't it? It's not a case of you you want to get to the end of it so you can say you've done the adventure, but if your character has got that far, your character has already taken those steps and has gone insane. So where do you draw the balance in a Cthulhu game?
And what I kind of, the weird thing that I actually do like from Frank Harris's point of view.
What?
Frank Harris.
Oh my
So
God.
he found out there was this weird curse thing that he doesn't really know anything about. And then from his point of view, you just go mental out of nowhere. So clearly there's something to it, even if it's not the
That
right
was fucking
thing.
terrifying. I'm like,
Like
I
even
thought he was the normal one out of the group. I was worried about you, but no.
even if it's not
It was like
the right,
Jumanji moment, wasn't it? With fucking Rhino coming through the door. Right, where is he? What the fuck?
and you roll a double ones. I thought I was dead. And you genuinely rolled a double one.
I
Brilliant.
couldn't, but I thought, you're
Fucking
fucked,
brilliant.
mate. You are
I did.
fucked. And then I rolled the double one. I'm like, that actually couldn't have worked any better.
Yeah.
Unless I rolled double fucking 6 and blown your face off. But no, double 1. So like Green has obviously forgotten just to load the bloody thing. You know? And then to have his skull half caved in by you going, 4! Crack!
Mate.
Hopefully, you at home have learnt a valuable lesson
On
from
the plus
Don't
side,
play Cthulhu with me.
on the plus side, at least we know he's not gonna phone the police.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we don't know that, but we as players know
Yeah.
that. Our characters don't know that, but we as
Well, he could, because there's no incriminating evidence for him.
Somebody just broke into his fucking shop.
You basically just broke into
Stole his shotgun.
I broke
Stole
into
his
the
shotgun.
shop and stole
Yeah.
the
He's got a
shotgun.
license.
Yes, he
Fuck
did have a
it.
license.
Fuck's
And the
sake.
ammunition was in a cupboard at the top of the stairs. But and if you'd gone and if you'd have had a proper look around the front room, you would have seen a picture of him as an RAF pilot, and on the other wall there was his medal that he got awarded. So you'd have felt really bad about it.
Oh, why did I beat up a wolf?
Why did you bite? And he was limping because
Of the war
when the
wound.
plane crashed, he broke his leg, and the cannibals tried to help him reset it, but he didn't reset it right. So he had to have it re-broken when he came back. So it still hasn't set right. But the walking cane, yeah, he got a fucking sword in it.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Now I'm having
It all
flashbacks
makes
to the
sense when you
stream.
look back on it.
it's, you flick back and you're like, oh, it's so, and it's easier for him to pay off the fucking mug boys than to actually not
Cause
pay,
trouble, yeah.
because it keeps him under the radar and everything's good.
Son of a bitch.
So there you go, people. We hope you enjoy. This is the Battlehammer presents how not to play Cthulhu.
How not to
No,
play it.
actually, I think that was one of the most
Successful. No one went
successful, but I mean, I'll admit I've not read a lot of Cthulhu. I've listened to a lot of Cthulhu audiobooks because I like to listen to it when I'm painting. But yes, all right, we didn't come across the big evil.
Well,
As
you
far as
kind of did
within
because
the theme of Cthulhu.
I was there.
Within the theme of Cthulhu, I think it fits surprisingly well. Like, weird shit goes on, you don't quite find out what it really was. We didn't fight the big evil because we didn't even appreciate how big the evil was.
And I think that's
and then
what a
there'd be
lot
that little paragraph at the end, and they never even found out what really happened.
Yeah, and I think that's what you
I
want
like
from
that.
Cthulhu. I think
Yeah.
it's a great little scenario. This was from like a very, very, very old White Dwarf, and I mean really old. But it's the same with that. Do you remember that one I run for you lot, the science
space
fiction one? Again, same sort of thing, just little one-offs. And I think for Cthulhu, one-offs work really, really well.
Yeah, I agree.
I would like to go back at maybe some point and go, right, fuck it, we're going to do the Masks of Nyarlathotep. You know, the fucking huge, big-ass campaign. But does it work as good as a one-shot? I think for Cthulhu, one-shots are awesome.
yeah.
I think it's one of the few games that you can do as a one-shot, and yes, you're left at the end going, what if? What about this? What about that?
Yeah.
And if your GM's done that, and you are asking questions like that at the end of the game, then you've played Cthulhu.
Which is why earlier on I was saying about how the actual Cthulhu and the Fantasy Flight Cthulhu are kind of different things, because in the Fantasy Flight board games like Eldritch Horror and Horror the card game,
Yeah.
you fight the big bad at the end with the shotgun, and you maybe even kill the whatever Cthulhu or whatever it is. And actually,
But if it was the
that
actual
wouldn't happen
thing,
because
yeah,
that's not how it works.
Ooh.
But on the other hand, you don't want that as a board game. because that as a board game is you spending 4.5 hours doing essentially nothing. That was a really fun character experience.
It was so much fun. It really was.
Cheers, Rhys.
I already did.
No worries.
Okay. So, as I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one.
Let us know what you thought in the comments down below.
Let us know what you
And
think.
just remember, if I ever come knocking on your door on a night,
Let him in.
Let him in!
let me in, otherwise I'm coming in myself.
It's coming in through the door. So until the next time we do another role playing, which we will again very, very soon. Remember
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe. We would like it if you liked and subscribe. Until next time, stay hammered on.